got HiveMind Unlimited. This is the classic sayings bracket. Let's go ahead and clap it up for that. I'm in a mood to drop the bomb and clap today. So let's go ahead and check it out, bro. I'm expecting some on here, but I don't want to say them until they come up. And if they don't, I'm going to say what was snubbed by the end of the video.
As the saying goes,
welcome back to HiveMind Unlimited.
Today we're doing a bracket of classic sayings, old adages, common phrases, 64 of them. We're going to decide which one is the best, coolest, and rootsiest.
Okay.
If I had a dime for...
Welcome back to HiveMind Unlimited.
What the? That'll be a two pair of shoes. I can't wait to do this, man.
Yeah, I can tell.
Man.
All right, we got merch on Cope's website. We dropped new merch. It is awesome. Copes.shop.
Copes is a person, not just a website.
We also have a Patreon if you'd like to support us. Let's get into the first matchup.
Here we go.
All right, we got Bite the Bullet versus Cry Over Spilled Milk.
Ooh. Bite the bullet, meaning sometimes you gotta take a little of the bad stuff to get to the end goal.
I know Bite the Bullet does come from war. They would have people who were injured in war when they were being treated, and they were...
Is it Cope? No, it's Copeless. Copeless. Hold on. Copeless. We're Copeless because Copes isn't here with us, so we're Copeless. Right? Please tell me that's an emo. There we go. Copeless. All right, cool.
Go through something painful, maybe like pouring some salt in the wound.
Nice, I like this, yeah.
Then they would bite a bullet to help with the pain.
Yeah, they used to do it with a stick. A shot of whiskey and a stick, and then they saw your dick off.
Yeah.
I wasn't even, I'm shot in the arm.
Yikes.
Were messed up.
There were a lot
then.
of freak actors back in wartime.
For sure.
Cry over spilt milk obviously means don't sweat the little stuff.
Don't sweat the small stuff. My grandpa used to say that.
Don't be emotional.
I was alive because he died before I was born.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. He must have been a bad man. Could have been racist, too.
I don't think so. I think
you don't know.
I mean, I have seen a lot of his speeches. He traveled the world. He was like a motivational speaker.
Heart guy. Didn't he have something to do with hearts?
I mean,
MLK? No way. Riley's black. I knew it.
But he started off as just an insurance guy.
Wrestling fans. I know. I feel like I've been bringing up wrestling a lot in these videos lately for some reason. But like, I've just been watching wrestling. I'm like locked in on wrestling, right? So the other day, I saw someone remade Cody Rhodes' theme, and that one is stuck in my head. It is just melanin in his soul. I forgot the rest of the words, but you know,
became like famous for his speeches, almost like a stand-up comedian in certain ways. He was very funny.
Wow.
And he had a famous speech where he compared Mother Teresa to Donald Trump.
Wow.
Altruism to greed. And obviously, those are both very different. Sorry, I'm going to go with Cry Over Spilled Milk here.
Absolutely not.
Cry Over Spilled Milk.
Bullet is like a bing. It's got
Cry Over Spilled Milk, I think.
Man, you got to bite the bullet.
I don't think I'm going to say bite the bullet ever, you know?
Do that.
Yeah, Cry Over Spilled Milk is something like quit complaining. It's like, shut up, my life is my life, and what's a big deal to me is not a big deal to you.
My life, my life,
That's right.
my life, my life.
In the sunshine.
Yeah, fine. Grant.
Bite the bullet.
All right, Grant's biting the bullet. So Bite the Bullet's moving on. Cost an arm and a leg versus apple of my eye.
Oh, I love it.
Hold on, bruh.
I need an arm and leg. I need an arm and head.
I had to, I'm sorry. I had to do it.
Actually, no, I like one of them.
Ooh. What is
I like arm and leg.
Yeah, that's a great point. I think it means you are the apple of my eye. That's Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Wow.
Grant has informed us that in Shakespearean times, they used apple as a euphemism for the pupil because it's round.
I wonder what they used for your butthole.
What?
Well, they probably didn't have the word anus either.
They probably did.
No.
Why? I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. But cost an arm and a leg.
I like that one.
That one's amazing.
Yeah, there's something about it.
I say that one.
It's like so expensive that you have to sell your body parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's great.
What'd that boat run you?
Arm and a leg. Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah. So selling your organs.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your appendages.
Totally.
Yeah.
My cock to get this truck.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Let's go with cost an arm and a leg.
Yep.
Ding, ding. Sorry, Stevie.
Now we got kill 2 birds with 1 stone versus beat around the bush.
Now I love both of these. Let's clap it up for both of these right here. I think because I'm going based off of what I use more when there's 2 that I like. You know, I say, you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I say that. You know what I mean? Not really beating around the bush. I'm not. I'm just not. Now, I don't mind a bush with grown men. Anyway, you know what? Let me just press play on the video.
These 2 are good.
Yeah.
I like kill 2 birds with 1 stone because that just like makes me think of killing 2 birds with just 1 stone.
That's awesome.
Why does it make you think of that?
That's an awesome visual.
It is. It's so awesome.
It like bounces out or it goes through one bird.
I was about to say, I feel like they're flying, you know, they're flying in opposite directions, right? And then you just perfectly just cast the stone, maybe a slingshot of sorts, and it just lines up to where as they're crossing paths, the stone just comes in. Looks like a scene from The Boys, you know?
And then
Which, watching The Boys season 4 in my Discord, join up now. We be watching stuff, bro.
collateral damage.
Pull up.
Woo! That'll get me going.
See, I like to think that the bird is pregnant.
Oh. And then beat around the bush is a fun one to say too, because I hate when people do that to me. Don't mind me.
Tell it to me straight.
But I like straight talk.
Yep, tell it to me straight.
I like any kind of talk, no matter your sexual orientation.
And I'm queer,
Not
but
just
I, you
straight
know.
talk with me. Bi talk.
Give it
gay
to me
talk,
straight, bro.
Trans talk. Let's get it.
Not a fan of the curvy ones. Not a, you know.
That's how you want to end that sentence?
It's a body shame. Not for me though.
Bi talk, gay talk, trans talk. Turn up.
Turn up.
Let's get lit.
I won't beat around any bush. I hate pubic hair.
Ew.
Next.
Come on.
Just fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just playing. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fine.
Okay, no, don't do.
Not a, you know.
Kill 2 birds.
I think
with one stone
I
is
think
like
I have a preference, you know, but like who cares?
Yeah, I like that one. It's more
that serious.
visual. Beating around the bush. I'm like, what do you even? Like, I get it, but like,
What? Yeah. What's in the bush? Why is
Yeah.
the conversation in the bush?
and why are you
True.
beating? Like,
Yeah.
what are you beating?
I'm just like
Beating the
imagining someone
air?
with a stick being like.
You know what? I think it's you're supposed to be hitting the bush, but you're hitting the air around it to not hurt the bush's feelings? Or maybe this is okay, how old is this saying? Maybe it's just a reference to President Bush, which we shouldn't be beating him at all because he's a former president, of the United States, and the Secret Service would probably not like that. So maybe don't beat him. Either one of them. I mean, there's 2. Don't beat either one up. But I think we all thought of a certain one. Not that we want to do that, but I love life. Just in case. I didn't say anything, but I am in great spirits. I don't have any type of plans with, Anyway, okay. Let me
I could only hit the center of
press
this
play?
bush. I'd finish this conversation quicker.
Or they're just like, ooh, over here. Was that the center of the bush? I don't know. Boom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bang.
Let's go with kill 2 birds with one stone. Now we got stuck between a rock and a hard place versus by the skin of my teeth.
I love by the skin of my teeth.
See, and I don't. I that one's all right. It's cool. I get it. I definitely get it. But stuck between a rock and a hard place, that's a sticky situation, bro. You know how sticky it gets. I had it. Anyways, I think because I watched 127 hours, there's a soft spot in my heart for that saying. Because I was like 4 when I watched that movie, and I was like, wow, bro, he really had to chop his arm off. It's crazy. So sorry for the spoilers if you haven't watched it. I know some of y'all are young. Anyway, yeah, by the skin of my teeth, it just doesn't hit the same, bro.
I don't like that one. That one that gives me like
It's a weird visual.
the sensory. I don't like that.
Imagine it's because like if there was skin on your teeth, it'd be so close.
Yeah, but it makes me think of cannibalism.
I love that. Skin on my teeth. I'm Army Hammer. He is innocent, by the way.
Hey, whoa.
Cleared. of everything. They rooted around
Not good,
that poor
bro.
man's life, and now
I think it's because I'm hairy though.
still
So
handsome.
hair here, but
He's still got all the cleaning stuff, right?
Yeah,
yeah, it doesn't feel great. I'm good.
Rockin' a Hard Place
personally.
is a classic. I remember
good.
when I learned what that was as a kid. I think from the Simpsons movie.
The Simpsons. You learned what it was from that?
Yeah, I was just a kid, you prick. I didn't know what a rock or a hard place was.
You didn't know what a rock was until you saw
No.
the Simpsons movie?
I thought it was more like Gene Simmons. I thought that was a rock.
What?
I was gonna mention the Simpsons movie because that is an awesome scene. Because
Yeah.
he's just he's like, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, and he keeps going back and forth, and it's a rock, and then the place called the hard place.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
It's perfect.
It's great, but yeah, I like that one more. The skin in my teeth makes me gross.
Yeah.
Okay,
I agree.
rockin' a hard place it is.
Now we got chip on your shoulder versus elephant in the room.
Elephant in the room is a top. See, let's clap it up for the elephant in the room. That's such a top tier saying, bro. Because imagine an elephant in the room and no one's talking about how big is the room? Number one, how big is the elephant? Why is it quiet? Like it's just standing there or sitting there or laying, who knows? Either way, it's in the room and nobody's talking about how did he get in, bro? The door isn't that big. The door is not that big, bro. You feel me? So like, bro.
I don't like chip on your shoulder.
Brush, then
I don't love it.
chip on my shoulder.
I think it's wipe that dirt off your shoulder.
It is.
It
But
is.
I like chip on the shoulder for a lot of reasons. You're imperfect. You're trying to like, you have something to prove. And I love it because it's used in sports all the time.
It is.
Yeah, he's got a real chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, that you just like nothing was given to you. Maybe
Yeah.
you're not like the most physically gifted person, but like you just outwork everyone else because you got a chip on your shoulder.
I
There you go.
like the scenarios where this phrase is used more than the actual phrase.
Yeah, I don't love the
That's
phrase.
fair.
Like elephant in the room is
It's useful, but I don't love
'cause
it.
It's a huge animal.
Massive.
Most rooms cannot even fit an elephant.
Most can't.
And it's like it's an overwhelming thing in the room that you can't help but look at. And
Yeah.
it's where people are really beating around the bush is when there's an elephant in the room.
Oh, it's a combination of two.
And I also like, for some reason, that it makes me think of how elephant farts are called barooms.
Wow. I didn't know
They
that.
are.
Yeah, no.
Elephant farts are called bar rooms.
I'm saying like no.
So in a lot of ways, you spend a lot of time in elephant farts.
I spent a lot of times in bar rooms.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I meant. So you
Yeah.
can't like steal the thunder of my
Yeah, I
joke.
spent a lot of time in bar rooms. Elephant in the room moves on, I guess. Here, I'll agree.
Elephant in the room,
Chip on
yes.
the shoulder's great though, and I'd like to think I don't have.
It's cool to
one. 'Cause I was
acknowledge,
given
but we don't
everything
need
I've ever
to,
got in my life.
you know.
By nepotism and richness.
I wish I had a potato chip on my shoulder.
Oh.
I'm joking around. Strike while the iron is hot
I'm
versus
joking.
find a silver lining.
I love strike while the iron's hot.
Strong with the iron's hot.
Because like
It's
it's like
cool.
welders, you know what I mean? You got to hit while the iron's hot in order to like move the blade.
See, and here I was thinking this was a baseball saying. It's a strike while the iron is hot.
What?
So okay, so the iron, you know, you use metal bats growing up in baseball.
Okay.
Iron
Correct.
bats?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's set the parameters here. Okay.
Yep.
Metal bat.
Got it.
And he's hot. It's like Slugfest. He's on fire. He's been hitting like crazy. And then the pitcher throws a strike,
It cools them down.
and yeah, it cools him down.
Well, how would that phrase pertain to anything?
It pertains to baseball. Which is
Yeah.
a great sport, classic sport.
I like the momentum though of the saying. Like you're rolling. Strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah, and
Real.
find a silver lining I do like because that reminds me of baseball. Because you know we use metal bats like silver bats.
Oh man, I like find a silver lining because it's just positive, bro.
That's back in the day.
That's
correct?
it.
Yeah.
You line drive one. You found a silver lining right into right center, right
Bro.
to the gap. Double,
Okay.
2 RBIs.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just hate silver lining as a phrase because silver lining's playbook.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. I haven't seen that movie.
I have seen it and I
Chicks
didn't
dig it.
remember
I
anything
know.
about it.
I've heard it's quite good.
It's
Gotta watch it again.
It's
Yeah.
an excellent.
Oh,
Because
film.
I've heard
like
it's
it?
good.
It's an excellent film. It actually makes me kind of like the saying a little more.
I just don't think I understood
And
it when I
is,
watched it, so it
find a
wasn't
silver lining
memorable.
is, like,
I gotta watch
so
it again.
Common. Like everyone
I was young.
used that one forever, and strike while the
a while
iron's
ago.
hot. That's more of like a union guy's thing.
Can I be vulnerable with you really quick?
No, thanks. Absolutely not. honestly. Maybe later in the video, but right now I've still got my walls up.
I'm going to try to break them down. The other day, somebody suggested that I watch Silver Linings Playbook, and I specifically didn't watch it because I thought that if I watched it and told you I watched it, that you would call me a loser. If I like that movie, I'm afraid that you'll be like, well, that movie sucks.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm glad you have the fear of God in you.
It's not the fear of God. It's the fear of you thinking you know everything about movies.
It's not that I think I know everything about movies.
He
it's
does.
just that my opinion is sick as fuck.
Well, you just said you liked that movie, but I
is
still
pretty good.
feel like you would tell me that you didn't like it if I liked it.
If you told me it was one of your favorite movies, I'd call you worse than loser. Way worse.
Real.
Yeah.
Shit you don't want me to say on camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Strike While the Iron's
Poopy
Hot.
head.
And I'm going to make this video
Anyway.
more interesting. And I'm going to go with Silver Lining.
Grant.
Yeah.
Strike while the iron's hot, baby.
All right.
Yeah, baby to the end, and I do like that.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
That's cool.
Hey, baby, you gotta strike while the iron's hot.
You can't really say hot baby, though, Grant.
What? That's fine.
Yeah, you can't say hot baby.
You're looking hot today, baby.
Yeah, but you put today in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That helps.
You're looking like a hot baby.
See? Exactly. And that's no good.
Okay.
That's no good. The ball is in your court versus play it by ear.
Ball and ball.
Balls in your court. That one is incredible. I mean, come on, bro. Nothing like a saying that definitely didn't exist in the 17th century. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't saying that.
Balling in your court.
I kind of like
I mean, they could have been, but I doubt it.
Play it by ear is like what? Like I know what it means, but like you're just listening, and that's how you're gonna play.
I was
You
very
can't
loud
write
in the
anything
mic,
down.
sorry.
You just gotta listen, and then you like.
I feel like, yeah, you're listening for keeping your ears open for new information that will help you make a decision on the fly.
stimuli.
So, like, play it by ear. It's like, let's go out to this bar, and then there's 3 bars that people in our group want to go to.
Okay.
We'll play it by ear. Maybe we hear one of those bars is popping.
Yeah, this bar fucking lit's crazy over here.
Maybe we hear one of those bars was struck by a flying object and destroyed. Can't go to that bar
Yikes.
anymore.
All my friends just died at this one bar because they got hit by something crazy on the sky.
Maybe we hear
Yeah.
that one of those bars is $10 for guys, $0 for girls. And then we go,
Not going there.
right?
Yeah. A little weird. What's that about?
I don't pay covers, man. This
They're putting stuff in drinks over there, man. Can't have that. Let's burn it down.
Nope.
In GTA.
No. Don't like play it by ear. Not going to be persuaded by your long-winded little story there. It works.
Ball's in your
fine,
court.
but ball is in your court. Again, sports. We're taking sports and we're applying them to anything.
Why are 2 people on different courts? I don't get that.
Ball's in your court.
The ball's in your court. It's like, shouldn't we be on the same court?
No, it's time for you to play the game. It's not even my game to play. The ball's in your
I played already.
I know,
It's time
but
for you to
why is
play
it
now.
my court.
It's your life, baby. In my life, my court's closed today. We're done. We're good. We're sewed up.
We
Time
practice.
for you to handle this. Ball's in your court.
Yeah, I just, for some reason, this bothers me because I think of tennis. I don't know why.
Okay.
But I'm
Okay.
saying, like, the court is the whole court. So the ball is in your court. It's like the ball is on your side of the court would make more sense.
Ugh, you're going to do this the whole time?
No
I'm just
shot.
saying, like, I do think that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna.
Hey,
go
what
play it
about
by-
what about basketball courts at the park? A lot of the times there's multiple next to each other. Are we saying that just because they're connected, it's like all one court? Or are we going off of like actual, like basketball rules and like this is a court because there's 2 hoops and then another one and there's 2? At that point, if the ball rolls over, the ball's in your court. So like, do what you need to do with it. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? Give me my ball back, maybe, or something. I don't know.
by ear because it's just snappy and nice.
All right, I'm going ball in court.
Grant,
The ball is in your court.
I think Grant's gonna pick the more visual, long-winded ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've
Probably
learned.
me as well.
Yeah. All right, we got spill the beans versus
Love it.
take a rain check.
Spill the beans.
Spill the
rain
beans.
check is cool because it's golf. I love that.
Yeah.
If it starts to rain and you've only finished like a quarter of your round, the course will write you a rain check and you can come out and play.
You know what?
Crazy.
I had this all wrong. That makes way more sense than what I thought. I
know
thought it
that.
was when you have insurance, renter's insurance, and then there's a flood, and then you get a rain check from the government,
No. Yeah.
and then like that means you take a rain check, that means I just got a bunch of money from the government because my house flooded and probably my basement's all messed up and my guitars were down there and now I can't even play them.
Oh.
Yikes.
I like rain check too because you can flake on people. And it like implies that you'll do it again some other time.
Yeah.
It's like a little promise.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, actually, I'm going to rain check on tonight. Maybe that's just like saying maybe next time.
Yeah, instead of saying I'm gonna bail on you straight up.
Yeah.
Like I ain't coming.
Yeah, you can say rain check. I'm feeling depressed.
Yeah. Rain check. Found a new movie.
What?
Rain check. I found a new movie.
Found a new one?
Like I thought that I knew every DVD that I had,
Oh.
but I found one on the couch and now I gotta watch it.
Wow.
What's this one called? The Ring.
Why are you overanalyzing everything?
Oh, my bad.
I'm going with take a rain check.
Spill the beans, baby. That's
the breakdown.
That's like spill the tea, but like a man way to say it.
I hate spill the beans.
Spill the beans is great. Spill the beans.
I know. It's funny, but like I don't know, there's
British.
something gross about it to me. And I like beans, but it's just like, come on.
I love spill the beans, and I know Grant's going with me. Isn't that right, Grant?
Spill my beans.
Yeah.
Spill my beans is crazy.
And
Yep.
Great color
Spill
choice. on the
my
spill the
beans is insane.
Bean color. All right, we got
is.
Once in a Blue Moon versus Take It with a Grain of Salt.
Oh, I love.
Honestly, I think Once in a Blue Moon was cooler to me as a kid. As I've grown up, I feel like Take It with a Grain of Salt is just more applicable. You can use that saying daily if you really wanted to. You could. I feel like that you can use it in almost every situation. It's great.
Both of these because they're like a little long-winded, a little curious.
Yeah, and a blue moon means when there's 2 full moons in a month.
Is that true?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Or like a cycle. I don't know what the exact cycle is, but it's like a blue moon only happens every once in a while.
Right.
So once in a blue moon means the second full moon in that cycle or something.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah. And
You are smart. You are an educated, brilliant young man.
Talk about
Not young anymore, but you are smart.
thanks, man.
Yeah.
Close.
He's unk.
got
He's
close.
getting up there.
Take it with a grain of salt is awesome, and I don't really get it. Is it like if something's like tastes bad, that if you put a grain of salt on it, it's more palatable?
I don't know because take it with a grain of salt means like don't believe it all
Yeah.
the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you're right.
like kind of do
that's
your
maybe what
own
it is,
thinking
though. It's
about
like,
it.
Don't believe that is good because there's salt on it.
See, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
don't
feel
know.
like we're missing something with this.
We
song,
are.
But like take it with a grain of
I
salt.
don't know the origin, but I love the
Like,
meaning.
that guy told you, and that guy's known to lie. If you heard it from him, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, or he's a little, he's off his rocker right now, so, take it with a grain of
Yeah.
salt.
He's having a manic episode, so take it with a grain of salt when he says he's going to.
Start the next Uber.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But there's no Elvis song called Grain of Salt. Blue Moon.
There's also no beer called grain of salt.
Ha, Blue Moon.
For now.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Once in a Blue Moon.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, I just got bummed out real quick there.
Okay.
That's all right. I'm a little bummed out that, I just said spill the beans, bean color, Once in a Blue Moon. Yellow? I'm just,
The moon's made of
Crazy.
cheese. I like it.
but it's made of blue cheese, so. Now we got break a leg versus back to the drawing board.
Break a leg's a little messed.
A little messed?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Break.
I think break a leg is all right, but I just don't get. Okay, I'm not a theater kid. I'm not a theater nerd. I was never into that. I was in band in freshman year, but that was not my choice. I just ended up there, and it was a good time. Shout out to. I don't want to just put his business out here, but shout out to my band teacher, bro. He was fire. Anyway, I don't understand why this is a good thing in the theater world. I don't know. Which then bled into just like regular common vernacular. But back to the drawing board. I mean, we've all used one of those. We all have, you know what I mean? We've all had ideas. We've all had things that maybe they just didn't hash out, bro. So you know what? Before we get too deep into it, before we get even more elaborate and we start getting this in like Microsoft Office and printing this stuff, let's go back to the drawing board. You feel me? I think that's peak right there, bro. That could, I don't think it's gonna finish it, but it could go up there though.
Break a leg, kid. It's like, fucking hope not.
Well, yeah, but I think that's the joke. It's sarcastic. It's theater.
Oh.
It's theater.
So it's
guys.
literally just sarcasm? That's it?
take it with a grain of salt, honestly.
Oh.
They don't really mean break a leg. They're being cheeky.
Oh.
Okay.
I like break your opponent's legs.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's a good one.
Merciless on the field of competition.
Yeah, show them those handles. Break their ankles. Yeah, but back to the drawing board. I love that one.
Yeah, me too.
There's something really
banger.
like cool and communal about it. Like it's very like we're working on something together. Let's go back to the drawing board. We got to start over.
Yeah. Oops, we ended up with a really hateful, dangerous idea that if we release to the public, that's going to be damning for everyone's career. Let's get back to the drawing board.
Totally.
Just to use an example that someone said earlier
Wow.
in the privacy
Really?
of this office.
What?
Remember we thought of that really
what?
damaging, hateful idea earlier that like if we released it to the world, it would be awful for everyone's career that's involved in this thing. And we said, back to the drawing board. Let's retool that one.
Was I here for this? I don't know what you guys.
Shit, was that just me?
Was you alone?
Fuck. I think it was. I've been doing this thing in the, when you're in OBS and you can see like 1,000 of yourselves. I've been having like conferences with all the personalities.
What?
Time for Inception. Let's, I forgot. I turned off OBS capture, so I can't have Inception. I don't want to turn it off, but I kind of want to turn it off. Oh, you can still see settings, though. How do you, It's not in filters. I forgot how to do this. I don't know how to use OBS for real. I'm a fake streamer. I don't do this. Properties. That's just capture cursor. I think it's in like settings. I'm not gonna, never mind, bro. Forget Inception. It's not gonna work. Actually, maybe I can just switch screens. Let me see. Maybe it doesn't capture. Yeah, it doesn't capture in OBS at all. Like you just can't capture it. Anyway, should I do a no face cam reaction for the rest of the video? Nah. I was gonna get on my your rage, but I'm gonna just let it be.
Yeah. Fuck. I did think of something really, really bad though.
Yeah.
Super hateful, and it'd be damaging.
You thought of it, or did one of the other guys in the OBS think of it?
Oh no, I was pitching it to everyone.
Oh,
One of the other guys said back to the drawing board, and I said, "What the fuck does that mean?"
you hadn't heard that before?
Not yet.
I guess in the grand scheme of things, I'm glad that you did this so that you learned what that meant before this.
Me too, man.
Because I'm sick of explaining them.
Totally.
Yeah.
But
have you ever thought about? No, never mind. I was
What?
going to say I thought about saying you should, if you're already in OBS, you should record those and release them as a podcast. But
no.
Yeah, but that's the hateful idea and stuff.
Yep.
No, never mind. Yeah.
Probably
back to
not.
the drawing board.
Nah.
I'm going back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board,
Which
yep.
means starting the bracket over. What's up? You're watching HIVEMIND Unlimited.
I'm graded.
All right. Speak of the devil versus Penny for
Yeah.
your thoughts.
Speak of the devil, I love. Because
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Penny for your thoughts is so lame because that's so cheap, bro. Like my thoughts cost, bro. You ain't going, you know what I'm saying? I need way more money than that, bro.
I just love when that happens.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
there's no thought
Right.
into like when you say this phrase. It's like you and me are talking absolute trash about Kronk. And
Totally.
then that little shit walks in the room, stumbles in the room, somersaults in the room, however he
Yep.
enters the room. We say, oh, speak of the devil. And then they're like, what? What were you talking about? And we're like, nothing. I love that. It's a good
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, we
it's
look at
great.
each other and like laugh, you know?
You're like talking about someone that you haven't even thought about for like 3 months, and then they just call you while you're talking about them. I mean, come on, it's crazy.
But I love this one
insane,
because
bro.
there's an implied second half.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear. So it's like, yeah, we were just talking about you and then you walked in.
Yeah.
There he
you
is.
sick bastard.
Yeah, and you're the manifestation.
Joe Hendry,
You are the devil.
just like Joe Hendry.
You are the most evil thing. We
I
actually hate you.
believe in Joe Hendry.
Sin mankind will ever experience.
You are a demon straight from hell.
Yeah, you're a cute little red guy who's got a fat ass.
We summoned you with our words. The mere mention of your name caused you to walk through the door.
First it's spilled over.
doing
It's on
the
both
devil
channels.
seance.
Oh, I forgot it wasn't on this channel yet. It spilled over. It spilled over. I'm I'm dropping the bombs all day, bro. I'm on my funk flex, bro.
For your thoughts sucks.
I love Penny for Your Thoughts,
Ugh.
but here's why. It's just because of Wet Hot American Summer, where Janine Garofalo's character is trying to comfort the astrophysicist that she's kind of like rizzing up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's
Best
like,
moments.
Penny for Your Thoughts. Like the way that she says it is so funny.
Yeah, it doesn't win me over. That scene doesn't do it for me.
Okay,
real.
that's fine. Penny's not enough for my thoughts.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
If we got paid a penny to give our thoughts on this,
None of these are my.
I would not. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing. But you
I'd be
know,
coming out good.
what?
If I gave my real thoughts, it would cost humanity its life.
wow.
I'm confused. I don't. The math is like
Yeah.
confusing because like if it's a penny,
Here's my thoughts. We ought to get rid
Carry
of
the one.
everybody had to write like an essay about that in high school when we were in high school.
About what?
And I was like, ugh, who cares?
I like how they smell when I'm covered in them.
I'm
Hey,
gonna go
what I
speak of the
missed?
devil.
Speak of the devil is a
Forget
friend
it.
of mine.
In the wrong tab, anyways.
Now we got
just
put all your eggs
NOBS
in one
chat.
basket versus break the ice.
Break the ice. If like these were on a
Break the ice, I think, is way cooler.
one of those word blobs, and which one gets used more, break the ice is gonna be big.
Yeah, definitely.
That's like because people are talking. You use that all the time.
Yeah, people do icebreaker activities at their
Yeah.
offices and schools. You know, how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice.
Hi, nice to meet you. Name's Dale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you from across the bar. I thought you looked absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think you'd look especially stunning in my Ford F450. Want to see it?
Big
Come on,
truck.
Check it out. You look just like one of my ex-wives.
I look this
Rawr.
as if like the person we're hitting on's right in between us, and we kind of have the same attitude.
Yeah. Hey, I kind of like this guy. Anyway, back to you. Would it hurt you to smile a little more?
Yeah, I don't like this guy because I can tell he doesn't drive Ford, and I'm talking about horsepower, baby. Have you ever seen that kind of
More
shit?
power,
Getting
baby.
more and more East Coast as you go, because it is sneaking in there.
I am gonna punch you in the throat, you shiesty MF. This is my person that I'm hitting on in this bar, and they are just gorgeous.
This is my person. I was hitting on her first.
No, they are interested
Yo.
in me. I could tell because they were looking at my Ford F450 that I just pulled up in the back lot. It takes up 4 parking spots. How many parking spots does your little fucking car take up, man?
It takes up less than a parking spot because I ride a motorcycle exclusively.
Oh,
and she wants to take a
Yeah.
ride on the back of that thing.
Yeah.
And I said the polar bear line. I said, how much
Got
does a
him.
polar bear
I
weigh?
said the polar bear line.
I said, how much does a polar bear weigh?
Enough to break the ice.
I know. And then you said enough to break the ice.
And then I shook your hand.
But I said polar bear.
Yeah, and our names are both Dale.
Yeah, my name's Dale.
My name's Dale.
Now, wait a second. Can two people have the same name? I've never met another Dale.
Absolutely. 2 fists can fucking punch your eyes out if you know what I'm talking about, dick.
What do you want to do? What do you want to
Pause on
do?
that. I'm very angry. I'm very angry about what you just said, but I have to ask a question. It's very important.
God bless you.
Hey, excuse me.
No.
Excuse me, Toots. Is your name Dale? Her name's not Dale.
Yo, her name was Dale.
The silent treatment. You're reminding me more of my ex-wife every second.
I do like how we're tag teaming this harassment here at the bar.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put you to an end real quick in the back parking lot.
Wow.
You know what? Let's erase the middleman. I've always kind of wanted to experiment with guys. Let's do some Dale on Dale action. What do you say?
Dale on Dale,
In
actually. I
fact,
know what
got
I'm
the
looking up
extended
later.
Cab, and I would like to go for a little roll in the fuck bed of my big truck.
You think my motorcycle can fit in there?
Nice to meet you.
Oh my
That's
God.
on to me and you. I was doing a groping thing there.
Yeah.
His
you broke
balls.
to Say goodbye.
Gripping his
Groped the
balls.
stranger
Yeah.
That I did not specify their gender for protection on our end because
totally,
in
yeah.
a hypothetical universe we're running a YouTube channel together. I know that's a stretch, but follow me now. Grab a 6-pack to go actually, and follow me to the fuck bed of my truck.
I
Wow.
like that idea, and I like that you also follow the grope to be dismissed code. And we learned that one. We go, hey, see you later. Get out of here.
You added a slap. Are you from Tennessee by
That
chance?
wasn't a slap.
Oh, that was a.
It was not a slap. It was a slight. It was the small of the back. And,
Yo.
hey, I'm
Aw,
guiding
man.
you out, but it's a gentle guide. Okay. The grope not gentle. I'm gonna squeeze hard, but then I go wham. Or get out of here.
No,
It's
wham.
time for Dale.
Yeah,
Dale.
Yeah, it's Dale squared now.
cool. I'm going with put
Are
all my
you?
eggs in
Never
one
mind. Let me not even.
Yeah, I like
Finish
to
that
imagine
joke.
that
Yeah.
they are fried eggs or over easy eggs because that I'm still doing the accent and I'm gonna get away from that.
You gotta get away from that.
I gotta get away from that. Sometimes I'm stuck in a character, and yeah, I like that. It's like, yeah, the basket is gonna be filled with like, it's like an Easter basket full of eggs. They can be hard boiled or just full on raw eggs.
Poached.
But I like the idea that you could cook them up and put them in a basket because that's funny.
Scrambled.
Yeah, over easy, and I poke them all with a fork so the yolk is just dripping through the wicker.
Oh, it's a wicker basket.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
Now, what is it? A laundry basket?
Could be. I'm just going to shout it out while we're here because eggs and basket reminds me of fingers and pies, which I also love.
Yeah, you got your fingers in too many pies. Is that
Yeah,
what they
or
say?
like
That's
if you're,
crazy.
like kind of praising someone. Maybe you work a corporate job and you're just mind boggled by like the limitless capabilities of your CEO or something. Wow, this guy's fingering so many pies.
Or he wears
Wow.
so many hats.
I like that one too.
That one's, I like that
or
one.
He's got a lot of. There's some other one that's like something on the stove, a lot of pots on the stove or some shit.
So true, man.
Irons in the fire. A lot of irons in the fire. Irons in the fire.
It goes down, down, down to the eggs in the fryer.
Bro, I was trying to vibe.
Yeah, thanks, man. I put a lot of shit in my air fryer, including my credit cards
All right,
last night.
let's build on that. Let's build on that.
No, I'm good.
Oh, sorry.
Up next, we got give you the cold shoulder or bigger fish to fry.
Bigger fish to fry
these are
is
two good.
amazing.
Very good ones.
You could use these when you're dissing someone too. You could both get them. Like if let's say Dale becomes uninterested in motorcycle Dale,
Totally.
he's got bigger fish to fry, or he kind of just gives you the cold shoulder.
Yeah, you go, hey, not right now.
Yeah.
Is that the cold,
Crazy,
the
I'm
cold
tired.
shoulder is this, right?
Oh hell no, that's not cold at all.
You go, hey, no.
No.
Hey, get out of here.
The cold shoulder is this. Say something to me.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Oh, what's up, Bricks? No, I'm good. You have 4 more beers.
Was that the Bricks was the name of the person you were talking to? Or did you say, what's up, Bricks? That's not a name. Bricks, huh?
Now I want to get a cat and name it Bricks.
I feel like this is a colder shoulder.
Thanks, Bricks.
It's like,
Definitely
you're not
naming
even
it
a
Bricks.
person to me. Like, hey, get out of here.
Oh no,
With an X,
No.
because that's hard.
There's someone else in the bar.
I feel like there's a lot of phrases about shoulders.
Low key.
Shoulder all the pain.
And feet.
You're good.
That was one.
Well, yeah.
What is
but
this,
then we
Quentin
just did chip on the
Tarantino?
shoulder.
Chip on your shoulder.
And then
yeah.
dirt on the shoulder.
Wipe that dirt off your shoulder. Yeah. And
Prove your point.
thank you to our shoulders overseas for protecting us.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Look
troops.
at the big shoulders on that one. There's that phrase too.
That's like
Look at the bulbous shoulders on that big hunk.
that's just talking about actual shoulders. That's
Those
not the
the
same.
shoulders are so big on that guy. He's built like a brick fucking shit house. I had to oil him up and grease him up and take him home with me.
You get
that's
that
not
thing
the
rolled
You see the
down.
amount of fucking shoulder
Yo.
on the beach? I was about to wazoozle. That's another saying.
Coming up with new ones, I think.
Yabagooby.
Let's do bigger fish to fry. 'cause I
Bigger
like
fish to
the
fry, yeah.
idea that you're frying a small fish, and then you're just like, I got bigger ones to fry. Like, the bigger ones take
Yeah, this doesn't
precedent.
make
Why not
sense.
frying up this small fish.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like bigger fish to fry too, but I also love eating little small fried fish like schmelt.
Schmelt.
Yeah, fried schmelt. It's a classic Greek dish. You would know that if you ever fucking could eat fucking anything.
Wow.
All right, we got It Ain't Over Till the Fat Lady Sings versus Let the Cat Out of the Bag.
Oh, okay. I know the history of Let the Cat Out the Bag because I watched a video on it the other day. But it ain't over till the fat lady sings. I mean, come on, bro. Love fat ladies and skinny ladies and in between ladies and, you know, all that too. But still, man, she gets singing, bro. Something special about that. But I love cats though at the same time. So I think I'm gonna personally go. I wish it ain't over till the fat cat meows, and then we could just leave it alone. But I think I'm gonna go with Let the Cat Out the Bag, bro. Cause like I wouldn't be mad if I tried to buy, a suckling pig and I just got trolled with a cat, and now I just got a cat to like hang out with,
Technically, we can't let the fat lady sings win because it's bad.
I mean, yeah, it's a little fat. I don't even think it's fat phobic though. It's
not.
Like she's just a.
It's acknowledging that, like, that's the thing too. I think this whole, like, because of how fat phobic some people are, it's like we can't acknowledge anymore that some people are fat. it's not a bad thing. Like, I think it became a thing where people just take it as like, you know, trying to be mean or trying to say that some people are just fat, bro. And like that, who cares, bro? It's not like they're, you know, not human at that point. Like, they're still human beings. They're just fat. And, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, it's not really that bad, bro. We should be able to say, you know, just acknowledge when someone's fat. Now, I'm not saying that you should be like calling people out or like saying mean things because someone's fat or whatever. But like, we should be able to acknowledge though when someone is, bro. I don't want to just act like, you feel me? Like, let's keep it a buck, bro. Let's keep it. I doubt that's gonna be up here, bro. I doubt that's gonna be up here, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I guess, what the fat ugly
I doubt that's gonna be up here. That's a good one though.
Say that.
Yeah, it's
Let
like,
the inherently ugly woman, because she is fat, sing, and then we'll know when it ends.
yeah,
Crazy.
It can't have body positive origins, I assume.
Well, I think it's like
Yeah, it probably
that when the
doesn't,
fat
but, you
woman
know.
sings the larger bosom on the traditional operatic singer or like theater singer.
Did you say
Yeah.
bosom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like
That's boobs.
yep.
Yeah.
And I think it's like
Okay.
when she sings, the voice is louder. You know what I mean? Like opera singers are large because they have a bigger cavern for the voice to ring out of.
Crazy.
No, totally. I'm just stuck on how you said bosom. I don't know. That's weird. It's like that has nothing to do with it, right?
I just heard of V8.
How?
If you have big bosom, you got big voice. That's a
Sometimes.
common thing. People know that.
I don't think.
I think it is.
I don't. That is.
Grant,
some
look up if you have bigger tits. Do you have a bigger voice? I swear to God,
This is botched science. I think.
you're botched.
There's a couple
I
of
swear.
singers I'm thinking of right now that came to mind. There must be a correlation, bro. There has to be. He said that, and a couple of faces popped up in my brain, bro. Not gonna lie.
I got look up. Large bosom translates to loud voice. There's gonna be science behind this.
There has to be a
If there's
correlation,
not, I'm
bro.
walking off set as a fucking misogynist.
I think it's got to be diaphragm.
Yo, bro.
Dude,
Ain't no way.
What diaphragm is?
you're gonna die off fan.
He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he
I'm
a...
gonna love them till I die. They are a little Zionist these days, though. Grant,
I don't know.
Nothing confirmed. Give me a hint.
a hint. That's not how it works. There's nothing. He looked up if you have big boobs, do you sing louder? That's not going to show anything because it's not true.
I'm seeing that if you're just larger in general, you might have a louder voice, but I don't see anything about just boobs specific or.
I mean, I will say though, now there has to be a correlation. Not has to be, but there must be a correlation of like more commonly bigger people have bigger boobs. Sometimes, not always the case. There's obviously exceptions, but a lot of the time, you know, to be a little, you know what I'm saying, big breasticles, bro. That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
Dave Blunts
That is a
Dave
large
Blunts.
person,
with a big voice.
but it's not he doesn't have big boobs particularly.
he might.
Bigger than yours is my point.
Yes, he's a bigger person.
Yeah.
I just hate this.
Okay, let the cat out of the bag's awesome.
It's
though,
the
'cause
best.
It is. It's sick.
You're sneaking a cat into wherever you're going.
Yep.
And then it jumps out.
And you're like, ah, cat's out of the bag. Fuck.
We're like, did he
Yep.
fucking bring a cat again? We told him the last 2 times.
Yeah, the cat is a secret.
Comes flying out.
And the bag is your mouth?
I like to think it's a Birkin.
Nah.
Right. I'm going
Expensive
cat out of
taste.
the bag.
I'm sorry what I said about the fat lady and singing.
I don't
my
take
bad.
anything back. I love fat
Having
ladies
community.
and skinny ladies and in between ladies and all body types, men as well,
Growth, people.
and
All right, we
envies,
got best thing since sliced bread versus
their gender identities, all.
Ugh, these
Anyway,
both are kind of insufferable to me. When someone says this, oh, dude, that's the best thing since sliced bread.
Oh, that one sucks dick.
Oh, and then if
Yeah.
someone's like, "Yep, sorry you missed out. Early bird gets the worm." It's
Like, you
"Fuck
nerd."
nerd. I'll buy it at triple price because I got fucking bands and I don't got to wake up early, you prick.
Yeah, I
exactly.
hate the person who says early bird gets the
Yeah.
worm, but the actual saying isolated from the people who say it, I do love.
it's not that bad. It's
I do like
okay,
also saying
but
it to my
nah.
sweetie.
You say early bird gets the worm?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I pull my.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass song, boy. Get your goddamn.
I worm out at 6 a.m. and they go,
They?
yeah. She will remain anonymous for this.
She was on she was 2 videos ago, I'm pretty sure.
I'm protecting her privacy.
She's
She
not.
lives a private life.
No, she does
I
not.
was just okay.
She is a distinguished woman. Withholds
Totally doesn't have a movie coming out soon. Yeah, okay.
degrees.
In our main channel video, she
Very, very intelligent.
made me say
That's
that
clear.
everybody should follow her on Instagram and that she
Yeah.
accepts everyone.
Yes.
The worm whenever she wants.
Yeah. Best thing since sliced bread sounds
man.
like super millennial, like even boomer. Like it's
yeah,
like
it's boomer.
that's the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been so many good things since
You guys
sliced
tried
bread.
one of these cigarettes?
Like sliced bread is not the last good thing.
Like you ever watch
Also, I feel
porn,
like I would
bro?
have fucking hated you in the time of sliced bread's invention if you thought that shit was cool.
Yeah.
People were like, oh, dude, this is awesome. It's like in slices. I'd be sitting there with a loaf going, making a sandwich in my mouth,
Right.
throwing all the ingredients in. I'd be like, fuck you, nerd. Slice
Yeah.
your cock off while you're at it. Slice your fucking self in half.
I feel like we could come up with so many new ones. Like best thing since Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
Twitter.
There you go.
I could say that. It's the best thing since the 2020 Browns playoff run. Let's do that.
It's very specific to you.
It's the best thing since We Still Don't Trust You, the Future and Metro collab album. That was a sequel to We Don't Trust You. That was released a month earlier.
Fuck you. And Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2
You know?
feels like a universal shared experience.
I said 3.
Yeah, well, that one was awesome.
Hey, oh, let's go.
You can't sing that on here.
Oh, why not?
Guys, I said so.
Oh, sorry.
Hate the Ramones.
Gotta wash your ass if you must. That's Del the Funky Homo Sapien, and I'm going with Early Bird Gets the Worm.
I'm going with that
Early
one
bird.
solely because it has worm in it, and I love that as a word.
All right, now we got There Are Plenty of Fish in the Sea.
I hate
versus
that
Have
saying,
Your
bro.
Cake and Eat It Too.
Hate that saying, because that's my fish, bro. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. I caught that fish, bro. I ain't trying to hear that at all. Get that out of here.
Have your cake and eat it too. What the fuck else am I gonna do with it?
That's what I'm saying. I just don't get how that saying became a thing.
What? You just have a cake?
You're making me feel like I'm spoiled because you got a sandwich and let me guess, you ate it for lunch. It's like,
Like,
no shit,
what?
dog?
Yeah, that one, it literally does not make sense.
No,
Yeah.
I don't mind when it's used because it like implies like a double thing going on. You know what I mean? Like you got lucky and then you got what you wanted out of it or something. That's tough. It's
Yeah.
hard to explain because
know.
I don't know much, and I'm trying.
I just don't like cake. I'm not a cake. Well, that's certain kind of cake I like, but we don't need to get into that right
Trying your
now.
best is all you can do. So
Yeah, I'm not a cake guy. I don't like
The
sweets
classic
like that.
example
So like, you
of
know,
your cake and
shut
eat-
up, Pipsqueak.
It's cake farts. Cake farts. The classic video.
Don't. What the hell? Don't bring
Cake,
up that. Don't
bro.
bring
Their
that.
ass.
Don't bring
and
that
they
up. That's
fart
so. Wait, what's the?
That's cake and eat it too.
That's gross. It's just gross. It's not funny either.
it's gross.
So what's the point?
Just
There
like
are
Blue
plenty of-
Waffle. Don't look it up.
Fish in the Sea.
Some of y'all
was
are
ruined
young.
by the dating website.
Oh my God. No. Tell me why I feel like I saw Eggos that are actually blue, bro. What are we doing right? Didn't no millennials, no like late Gen Zers were on the board to like get in that conversation, be like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do them blue? Nobody said that. All right.
Oh, there's a website called that?
Called Plenty of Fish.
That's like a cheap way out advice for someone you don't even know that well. And like if someone is actually emotionally down after a relationship, I don't feel like that's good advice.
There are
It's
plenty
not.
of fish in the sea.
There's more out there for you, pal. I don't know. I don't
Terrible advice. Terrible
I guess
thing
so.
to say.
I like when people say the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else.
You like that one?
No, not really. I hate the people who say it, but I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Real.
Kind of like a Jerry Seinfeld type of joke. It's like the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else.
That's underage. That's what Jared said.
That's definitely something he would say. We know what he is. Hashtag noticing.
He'd be implying that.
He definitely would.
I'm still not over my underage girlfriend.
That's like a good 1992 joke.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we are towing the line.
Oh yeah, we know exactly what he was up to.
Cancel us. Stop it. Stop it.
That's good, man. I'm like doing the Heisman Trophy pose because you're gonna buy me NCAA double 25. I'm doing this to the canceler.
Yeah.
She's in high school, Jerry. She's still in high school.
That's good. Yeah. Want me to do a Kramer?
Yeah. Oh, Jerry. Can you hear us doing a lane?
No.
He just gets on my nerves. I don't know. There's something. I'm gonna try it.
I feel like Quadecker could do that.
My parents were very famous.
That doesn't
Yeah, I don't
sound
know.
like her. That's just a fact about her. It's
Yeah.
honestly fucked up. She had her cake and ate it too.
Oh, I get
You know
it.
what I mean? That's
get
what I
it
mean.
Now, yeah, I get it.
Like she was born lucky, or she was born money. Became really famous from a very successful TV show and was a very talented actor. She was born with money and talent. That's cake and eat it
Crazy,
too.
yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm starting to get it now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind, and I like it more than fish in the sea. That's I don't know.
Yeah, I hate that saying, bro.
I
Don't say
love
that to
fish.
people.
Everyone knows I love fish. I'll never give up on you, fish. But
Yeah, I kind of am gonna go with cake and eat it too, even though it doesn't make sense and it pisses me off. The other one's just so boring. Like, ugh.
Real.
oh, guess what? There's billions of people in the world. No shit. But I loved her. I'd do
Yeah.
anything for her. And I can't imagine life without her. I don't care who else is out there. If it was only me and her left in the world, that's who I'd want to be with.
Except that's my fish, bro.
That's it.
Don't correct me. I'm
a-
heartbroken.
Can I give you a little bit of advice?
I dare you to try and make me feel better. I'm miserable.
You should fuck a fish. There's plenty of them.
She was a fish.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, we got don't
Alright.
beat a dead horse versus have your head in the clouds.
I love Don't Beat a Dead Horse because it's like, who was doing that? Who just saw a dead Like, who? You feel me? Who going in on a dead horse, bro? Who's doing that? That's weird. So I love that because I feel like a lot of these sayings, especially that clearly correlate to things that are like actually just exist and are, you know, I think some of them probably did come from very literal examples. I always imagine some guy in like, I don't know, 1680 in like, I don't know, what would go on to be Turkey or something, right? Just was beating up a horse and it was like, don't do that. And then, you know, Have Your Head in the Clouds is a good one too, though. I think that one's pretty valid, but I also think it's very limiting because, you know, sometimes you might want to have your head in the clouds, you know, because how else are you going to shoot for the stars if you can't have your head in the clouds? You know what I mean? So
Paint a brilliant picture here. One of them is just way funnier.
Yeah, one of them's a Drake album cover, and the other one is somebody just punching a horse that's already dead.
yeah.
Stop, he's already dead.
Yeah, I mean, why would you beat a dead horse?
Yeah, and I like when it's used. It's just like someone just, oh, they're just going on. We get it.
Yeah, we get it.
That horse is dead, and I'm gonna beat you if you don't pick that one until you're a horse.
You can't beat somebody till they're a horse.
Well, I guess we'll find out today, later in the
Good.
episode. Stay tuned and tune back in later and see if Riley turns into a horse.
There you
after
go.
I beat the shit out of him.
I feel like you could punch me in the throat enough that I become horse. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
It's close.
Like, oh, sorry, he punched me in the throat a lot.
I think if I punched you in the back of the head hard enough, you can kind of get like a horse mouth.
Wow.
That's just. You watched a lot lot cartoons.
I was about to say
growing up,
cartoon logic.
but that's not gonna happen in real life.
Horse mouth looking ass motherfucker. See? It's happening. Yeah, beat a dead horse is awesome. It's a brilliant saying.
It's great.
Getting head in the clouds, that's fire. You ever been on a plane? Just getting.
Haven't done that.
That's how I'm picturing it.
Thanks for yeah.
Don't beat dead horse.
Don't beat dead horse wins. DBDH.
Yeah.
Now we got It Takes Two to Tango versus Pot calling the kettle black.
Pot Kettle Black, man, that is just amazing. It really is. Cause I feel like it stemmed from racism. I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like it did. And that's not something to drop the bomb for. I'm just acknowledging history, bro. I feel like a lot of these sayings, you know, they stem from pure hatred. And that's messed up, but we've been able to overcome that to a degree. It's still around. A lot of people say it's dead. It's not. But you know, I think this was like, how are you light skinned and you're calling him the word that I can't say or I'll get demonetized. Probably banned as well. How do you get banned on YouTube? I don't really want to know. I don't want to get banned, but you know, anyways. And then also it's like, that's pretty, it's just, you could use that, you know, a lot of pots be trying to call kettles black, bro. And it's like, hey man, what you got going on? You know, like take a look in the mirror.
It was awesome. I love the idea because it always, I feel like it gets used like more in like a fight.
Yeah, somebody's being like, oh, he was just yelling at me about this and like whatever. And you're like, hey, it takes two to tango. You were involved in that argument.
Yeah, you were doing the little dance with them.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, come on. Like,
I saw you doing the tango with the mayor down at the cantina.
this sounds like you're pulling from your real life.
I know it was you.
It doesn't feel like you're talking to me. I feel like I'm kind of an avatar for somebody else that you caught doing
I
that.
know it was you, you dirty liar.
Oh my goodness.
The mayor is?
You were
Who is the mayor?
tangoing with Mike Duggan down at the cantina, weren't you? You cheating liar.
Why I oughta.
cantina?
Yo, if why I oughta isn't in why I oughta. Anyway.
I don't care. You got to get this anger out somehow. So just kind of, you can just direct it.
It was happy hour, wasn't it, you little freak? I saw you tangoing with the mayor.
He a fan.
You're a tit.
He a fan.
Yeah.
You said it was a work party, you little freak.
Don't know who that's about, but I'm glad you could kind of get that out of there.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, pot calling the kettle black makes me uncomfortable.
I don't like it either, and I really won't even comment on it.
Yeah, I know it has nothing to do with race, but it just
It probably does.
Like
I don't think it does, but it could. It really could. Let's be honest, it could. So I don't know.
I don't like to say it. I'm like, hey, that's like the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the quippy old bartender will say it when you're like, they were being, they're lazy. Like, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? You little bum.
I'm going to do an experiment here and follow me. Switch one word in this. Pot calling the kettle Chinese. That's not cool.
What?
You know what I mean? You just can't say stuff like that.
What?
So I think it's just...
Maybe just change the color. Pot calling the kettle purple.
Kettles are black.
Not all of them. We got red pots at our house.
It's to the tango.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Even if you were doing it with the mayor.
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
I don't agree, but it's their bracket. You know, I'm gonna let them cook, bro.
We're going to...
What?
I'm gonna let them
A
cook.
backhand slap?
I was showing how I could tango better than that short old man.
Wow.
I would never lay my hands on you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Now we got leave no stone unturned versus 2 peas in a
I
pod.
feel like I said leave no stone unturned this week. I feel like I actually used this one this week. 2 peas in the pod is cool, but my grandma grew peas. She doesn't have any more, but when I was younger, I used to like pick them and stuff. And 90% of the time, there was way more than 2 in there. A lot of times it'd be like 3, 4. Every now and then you get one with like 5, and it's like, whoa. So I don't like this one just off of accuracy. And I get it, there's different types of peas, but the peas that I remember, again, more than 2. I think it was just as rare for the 5ers for there to just be 2, you know? Even if there's, you know, the little pods for more than 2, I guess sometimes there'd only be 2 in there, but most of the time it'd be multiple, bro. Not gonna lie, it'd be a lot in there. So I think leave no stone unturned is great because like you gotta be on top of everything. You gotta pay attention to everything. You can't miss a thing, bro. You're so anal. You just know exactly what's going on. You know, you're locked in, bro. Leaving no stone unturned is literally just being locked in, bro.
2 peas in a pod is cute.
It is cute, yeah.
It is, I guess, but it's just not accurate, man.
You and the mayor.
No,
Oh, man.
You cheating
Say,
bastard.
Tough conversation.
Unturned is weird because, like, what are we looking for under the rocks?
Roly-polies.
Roly-polies, centipedes, arrowheads, maybe if you're in the right part of the country and it's a clay soil.
Or a key.
I guess.
Like if you have like a stone walkway, beautiful stone walkway up to your front foyer, and you hide a key, an extra key, for your friend or your lover or your housekeeper, your mailman, the mayor. You have to check every stone to find that extra key to get into the house.
Yeah, I don't really like it. It's like, it comes from a time when we all lived outside, and I don't like to think about that. I like being indoors. I'll say that.
I do too. I was literally, I think it was, no, it wasn't last night. My sense of time is just off. But a couple nights ago, I was literally just like inside with my window open at like 4 a.m., just like looking at the sky and being like, man, this is great because like it feels like the window's not even here and I'm outside, but I'm not because I'm like feeling the AC. And it's so good because like it'd be hot at night too, bro. This state is just atrocious, man.
Is a classic one. It's like what your mom will say when you make a new friend.
Oh, you two are like two peas in a pod. It means you're identical and you're in the same place.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd be like, shut up, mom.
Just
We're
inseparable.
Oh, okay.
We're not peas.
You have a lot of frustration and aggression about very simple things.
We are fucking
For sure.
warriors out here in the world, fighting our way to
Strength in
righteousness.
numbers.
We're not fucking a little shitty vegetable.
It feels like you are dead set on being misunderstood. Like that could just say two, like, oh, you two are like two peas in a pod doesn't demand like an aggressive
There's
response.
only one pea in iPod.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, spelling
You
wise.
dumb bastard.
Okay.
Why I
This
order?
ties back into the tango and the mayor, but it doesn't matter.
Yikes.
I usually take two peas in a pod. One podcast episode, I got to break twice to piss.
That's fair. It depends on the podcast for me.
Peas.
Peas.
Peas. All right, now we got add insult to injury and a taste of your own medicine.
Taste of your own medicine is
Both of these
perfect.
A lot.
Yeah. Add insult to injury. I used to think this was about salt. Add insult to injury. You know, because then like you give someone a cut and then you pour salt in the wound.
That's a good phrase, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I got them mixed up.
Yeah.
I got my wires crossed, which is another phrase. An old saying. Not as rootsy, deals with technology, and I don't like
For
that.
sure.
But
I do like
insult
it.
to injury means like you
I'm a modern thinker.
punch someone, break their arm, and then
Nothing
you
is
go,
analog
hey, you
about me,
remember
man.
School.
Yes. And I got kicked out of court one time for doing assault in the jury.
Yeah.
Like assault, like
like I punched someone in the jury.
Wow.
yeah.
Assault in jury.
And then you punched him right in the crotch. So I guess the balls in your court got punched. We can really do a lot here. I think
Yes.
there's a lot of yeah.
And a taste of their own medicine. That one's just kind of funny because it's one of those it makes sense, it clicks, but it doesn't.
To me, I always thought it just meant that the doctor is prescribing themselves Percocets.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, back hurts. I'm joking. We get these things for free. Yeah, so you get a taste of your own medicine that you've been dishing out to people.
It's like
Crazy.
kind of weird because it really doesn't make much sense.
I think it does.
It really doesn't.
Medicine's for everyone.
But you keep giving everybody like advice or some shit.
Yeah.
And then you learn your lesson that like you weren't so good at, like you needed the advice that you were giving to other people.
It was like, here, have this ibuprofen, and then one day you, sleepy, headache.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I like it better though.
I do too.
Yeah, let's go taste of your own medicine.
Yeah.
Now we got When Pigs Fly versus Raining Cats and Dogs.
Okay, both of these are great. I love animal sayings. I feel like When Pigs Fly is just so, again, limiting, bro. What if one day they decided to, bro? What if they just evolved right in front of us? There's a whole generation of hogs. They just got wings and was like, you know what, bro, let's do it. You know? I feel like Raining Cats and Dogs is just as unbelievable and like definitely not a real thing that would happen, but it's at least goofy. You know, it's raining so much. There's cats and dogs in it, bro. There's just cats and dogs raining out of the sky, out of a cloud. That's how much it's raining. It's literal cats and dogs, lizards and frogs, the extended version. Just everything is coming down with it. I feel like that's That's what it's about, man.
Matchup is happening this early because these are both great visuals. Pigs can fly or used to be able to fly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, give me the breakdown on that.
I mean, we all used to be birds, kind of.
I don't think pigs ever were.
Mammals came from reptiles, and dinosaurs were technically birds. And so if you go back far enough, a pig used to be able to fly.
I feel like a pig would have been like a triceratops or something.
You're a triceratops. Look at that son of a bitch.
It's like kind of all washing over me now. You just kind of get mad at whatever I say.
I am frustrated.
My uncle, when he got married, you know how they make like merch for that?
Yeah.
Sometimes, and it'll have like, nowadays there's all the hashtags. This was before hashtags.
Yeah.
And this was way before hashtags. When Bush was pushing the Subaru hatchback. Yeah, this was way before hashtags. My bad.
Yeah, there we go.
His was
that real music,
pig,
man.
And it said, when pigs fly. Because he was old when he got married, and they thought he would never get married. So like, oh, Jason will get married when pigs fly.
Very romantic. You know, it's not romantic. Raining cats and dogs. I visualize it, and they're all dying.
Oh, totally.
Oh, yeah. See, I really haven't. I just imagine them like coming down and then just kind of like vibing, you know, like they just like get like they, you know how like you can get like a speed boost or like no in GTA 5 online stunt races. Sometimes in certain stunt races in the stunt race series, you'll have like in Plummet, right? They'll be like, you're on a track, you're going down, and then there's like a drop coming. But right before the drop, it'll slow you down so you don't like overshoot and go too far past the drop. Because 9 times out of 10, there's a jump at the end of the drop, or maybe you're like going into a tunnel or something, right? So it's like that. I just always imagine that they had that so they could like slow down a lot right before they hit the ground, you know?
There's an animated movie where this happened. Or is that Inception, maybe? It rains cats and dogs?
Are you thinking Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
I'm thinking of, Inception. It rains cats and dogs. Oh, and then they're all falling and breaking all their bones and dying. There's blood everywhere.
Quick sidebar.
Yeah.
You see that
I don't remember that scene, but
from the DNA of a woolly mammoth.
Really?
They grew the meat of a woolly mammoth in the lab, and they made a meatball out of it.
Ugh.
How was it?
I don't know. It looked fucking delicious, though.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I like when pigs fly. I just think it has like more applications. If it's really raining hard,
it does.
I like other phrases like it's busting down, or
I've never heard anyone say that.
Or like it's pouring soaring out there. It's so
never heard anyone say any of those.
I like phrases like
for
that.
rain.
So like if I said it's raining cats and dogs, I don't know. I don't like it as much as when pigs fly. If I hit you with that, you're kind of like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if it's raining super hard, I like to be like, oh, she's pissing for us.
Yeah.
She's really pissing.
Yeah. Oh,
that's crazy.
Broken in heaven.
I guess it's a regional
like
thing.
End times.
Yeah, that's way.
Because I've never.
This.
Yeah, when pigs fly. That can also be used for when a cop's got a nice outfit on. When pigs fly, which is never, because they dress like shit.
Never they do.
Now we got make a long story short versus.
Especially the NYPD.
Shame on you.
I wonder if Phantom's gun is Lambo back.
Shame on me. Fool me 3 times, can't get fooled again. That's how George W. Bush said it. I forget how he said it, but yeah
something like that.
Dot there.
Yes.
So yeah, fool me once, shame on you.
Is make a long story short.
I love make a long story short because 9 times out of 10, when someone says they, to make a long story short, they're still just going to tell a long story. They just kind of wanted to warn you. That's just a warning. It's not like a literal thing where they're actually taking a long story and making it short. They're just trying to warn you that it's going to be a long story, so you should strap in and get a snack. That's really all that is. Most of the time. Unless it's about jelly beans. In that case, it should have been a longer story, and I really wonder to this day if she ever found any more.
Classic saying.
To make a long story
I really
short,
do.
Yeah, that one feels out of place here.
It does. It feels a little out of place because that's just like, that's literally what you're doing.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a turn.
Sometimes it depends.
To make a long story short.
Again, regional.
I caught you cheating with the bear.
If anyone from New York ever says they're trying to make a long story short, you got time, bro. You're going to be sitting there hearing some story for way too long. And it's like, why do you remember all of these details from this one random event, bro? But they got good memories up there, man. It's that tap water, bro.
Don't ask
Yummy.
how I did it.
Uh-huh.
Don't ask how long I followed you. Don't ask that. Because I'm making a long story short, I caught you. Red-handed, hand in his pants.
For me, making a long story short is clicking through them quickly on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They got a lot going on, or I just swipe away from it.
Yep.
Which is an
I like to do the double thumb method where like you hold the phone and then you're just like you know? It's great.
You can do. A lot of people don't know that. You can swipe to the next person's story.
You can.
When your thumb. Fool me once, shame on. I like that one way more.
Way more. It's like
I don't personally, man.
It's a lesson.
Yeah, it's a lesson.
It is for sure, but it's not like you
Fool me
I feel
once.
like most of the time, you know, you're either hearing it a couple times in life, or maybe you say it once, and that's really I don't know. I don't love that one,
Shame
bro.
on you. Fool me twice. I trusted the person who fooled me.
Shame on me.
So shame on me.
3 times, I would never go out with someone who fucking hung out with the mayor like that. It's such an intimate
Wow.
Know the mayor. Let's go. Fool me once. All right, we got That's the Last Straw versus Finding a Needle in a Haystack.
Needle in a haystack is awesome.
It is, especially because that one guy actually did it that one time, like a speed run, trying to find a needle in a haystack. That was great. I think That's the Last Straw, though, is great because it's like, this is it. I'm done. This is the last straw. Now, you know, it's over.
It's been visualized a billion times in cartoons and movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Hay in a needle stack. SpongeBob?
That was awesome.
One piece of hay in a needle stack. I mean, that's funny.
That's the last straw is like, I'd love to know the origin, but I don't want to take the time to figure it out. And it's like, I like more, it's the straw that broke the camel's back.
That's a good one.
Because that implies there was
a good
already
one.
a lot of weight on him. And that was just the last thing that pushed him over the edge. And then
That's what did it.
A little glimpse of his sweetheart touching the mayor like that was the straw that broke the camel's back. That's what they'll say in the news.
You're
Crazy.
a camel or
I'm the one who's going to end it. All this tomfoolery.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm taking the kids.
you can continue to sort this out.
Okay.
Just pretend I'm not even here.
Oh.
You know.
Yikes.
Okay. He's gonna
It's
dance.
just how his hand was moving right down your backside.
Hey, yo.
That's the last straw. I'm pretty sure that has to do with global warming or supply chain shortages or.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Well, that's the last straw. You gotta sip it, I guess.
Yikes.
Yeah, and you shouldn't use straws because dolphins use them to pleasure themselves.
Except for paper straws.
What's that about?
There you go.
Oh, I don't know. I was trying to.
I like the metal ones because
What
it's
did you say, like
cold
on a
right up
flamboyant?
until the top, you know? Instead of like going through and losing a tiny bit of temperature, you get to maintain that coldness or heat if you're a maniac and drink hot things with a straw. But, you know.
wasn't flamboyant.
You said paper straws. You said it like you were on Broadway.
I could sing, yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
And then we switched to the paper straws. And
R.I.P. the turtles. R.I.P. the turtles.
Turtles.
R.I.P. the turtles. They're
Turtles.
all dying.
I think it was a myth, though, that
Yeah.
that was killing them, and I actually thought dolphins were using them to pleasure themselves.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the Earth, but I'm gonna go with finding a needle in a haystack. We
Needle
didn't
in the haystack.
even talk about what that means, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It means
I'll take it.
finding something in a big mess of other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was difficult
Really?
to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like finding oil in Ohio.
Wow.
Now we got In the Nick of Time versus Lose My Marbles.
Lose My Marbles is amazing. Let's drop the bomb for Lose My Marbles, bro. That one right there. I feel like everyone loses their marbles once, you know? And when that happens, I mean, what else is there to talk about?
Yeah.
Why is that going crazy?
I do not get that.
And we're not
crazy.
looking it up.
I feel like it's because the brain looks like marbles.
No, it doesn't.
It's roundish.
If you had a bunch of pink marbles,
No, it doesn't.
it kind of does.
Quit making this, like, quit going for this stretch.
I'm just
Who
trying.
knows?
In the nick of time is like, oh, whatever. It's like,
Who's Nick, though?
I'm picturing like,
Yeah, you got here. Just I hate that one. Absolutely hate it. Lose My Marbles is awesome.
I lose my M's.
Now we got like White on Rice versus From Soup to Nuts.
Oh,
These
Like,
are
White
like
on
your
Rice
two
is
favorites.
great.
yeah. I mean, I love the sports ones. Like white on rice is great because it's
amazing.
It's a part of it. Like, you know, the rice is white already, so you're
Yeah.
so on it. You're inside of them.
Okay, when you said you love the sports ones,
Yeah.
for a second I was like, was there like a great defender named something White, and he's on Jerry Rice.
He's like White on Rice.
I was like, wow, he's really keeping up with it. But yeah, I was like, oh, because I always thought it just, for some reason, like White on Rice. It's like the rice is white.
Yeah.
So you're all over it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You are it. It's like tires on car.
No.
I'm like
Yo.
windows on house.
No.
They're there.
This is making.
I will be
Yeah, nah.
Not
Doesn't hit the
part
same.
of them. We are not the same.
From soup to nuts, though,
They not
It's
like
just
it.
a great one.
yeah, because soup is the first course and nuts is the last course.
The dessert.
That's the old way
Yeah.
they did it.
It'd be your last course too.
Yeah, I'm allergic to nuts.
Yeah, you would fucking.
Yikes.
You'd kick the bucket.
Yeah.
Nah.
Look it on here.
Yeah, come on, put it in there.
From soup to nuts is just something snappy about it.
Yeah, and it kind of surprises people.
Yeah, totally. They don't know
Real.
the history.
Yeah, no one knows the fucking history of this country, and if they looked at it, they'd
Crazy.
be devastated.
Yeah, it's
I
not
feel like
good
I
history,
might
man.
go like White
Most
on
countries
Rice.
are at
That's
that.
fine. I won't.
Grant?
Like White on Rice.
There you go.
I'm sorry, man.
That's a big fucking upset. A lot of people are going to be fucked up after that,
Yeah, totally.
Real.
including the both of you.
All right. Now we got For Crying Out Loud versus When Push Comes to Shove.
What is for
For crying out loud, I think is like, honestly, that one just seems like a more traditional Christian friendly way of saying a whole other bunch of phrases, you know? And so it kind of loses its, you know, like I just imagine like a very sweet old Christian woman saying, you know, she's having a friendly little argument. She's like, for crying out loud, you know, instead of saying something else that would probably like hit way better in that moment. But like, you know, I feel like the new generation of Christians, they don't mind, you know, cursing and things like that. But the old ones, they just, they freak out about 4-letter words and things of that nature. So, you know.
for crying out loud mean?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Like, why?
Yeah.
Why do we, what the hell?
Why are we crying out loud? I
The
don't
other
know.
one is like, for Pete's sake. Who the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like when push comes to shove.
Yeah, when push comes to shove is nice because it's like push
You're getting moved
to
around.
shove.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Is that
Yeah.
what I think it means like just the situation is developing. It's getting more serious.
It's escalating.
Yeah.
So now you have to do it.
When push comes to shove,
You gotta.
this is how it goes down. Or something.
Gonna have to kill the mayor.
And we're not.
It started as emails, and I just thought you were campaigning
Yikes.
politically, and now push has come to shove, and I'm gonna have to take that fucker out. You shoved me, mayor.
Yikes.
You touched my wife's backside at the cantina, and I can't stand for that.
Yikes. I wouldn't take that either, though, me personally. The wife, I mean, not the wife. The mayor touching my wife, bro.
Push comes to shove.
You got to scrap, bro.
Now we got don't
For the
knock it
title.
till you try it versus
The Intercontinental Championship. Anyway,
Yeah, don't knock it till you try it is
I don't like that one because there's a lot of things that I think you would know that you wouldn't like without trying it. And so I think that saying is stupid and makes, you know, people feel like their judgment isn't valid. So there's that. The jig is up, however. The jig is up. It's over. We ain't dancing no more, bro. Come on now. You're caught, bud.
awesome though. It's just kind of like don't hate on something you haven't done or tried.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
usually like follows up like I'm telling you something weird. Like, oh, dude, last night I put like mink oil in the bathtub. I came out smooth as a weasel. And you're like, what? And I'm like, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm
I
not
think
gonna
for
go
me,
do
it's
that
like,
now.
I hate axe throwing when people do that. They go axe throwing.
But you haven't tried it.
But I haven't tried it.
Real.
So I shouldn't be knocking it. But I knock a lot of things I haven't tried.
I would try it once, but I don't think I'd enjoy it much.
That's what I'm gonna say to you know who.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, I ain't raising your kid.
The jig is up is weird because the jig is a dance.
Or it's a fishing lure.
Oh, is that what it is?
Ah.
The jig is like the weight on the top of the hook, so it always like, and you jig for fish, and you bing, 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 and when the jig is up, it's appetizing to a little bass.
Okay.
Interesting.
That correlates to the saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it does, but that is
Jig
cool
an
though to
illusion
know.
in this saying.
Yeah, and it's like
You're doing a jig, but really something else is going
like,
on.
all right, the jig is up.
Yeah.
We found you out. We figured you out.
You're caught, bud.
Don't do it.
Mayor.
Okay?
The jig is up, Caroline.
Name's Caroline? I've never even met her.
Yeah. Maybe I'll change it.
Shout out to Caroline, bro.
I don't care.
All right. The jig is up, Tracy.
Tracy? Okay. You never talked about her? Yeah, I'm going to go with...
I don't think I know anyone named
Don't
Tracy.
Try it.
I like the jig is up. It reminds me of like a Mexican standoff, which I don't think you can really say, but you know what I mean? Everyone's pointing guns at each other.
Yeah. The jig is up, boys.
Yeah, and everybody's like, not until I say so. It's my last dance.
It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Yikes.
The whole room goes up and
Yeah.
I like that. Grant, where do you fall?
The jig is up.
There you
Now we
go.
got like a bump on a log versus jump the gun.
I like jump the gun.
I prefer to use a key. Quit acting like a bump on a key and get over here and put yourself in my nose.
Yo.
What the hell?
And jump the gun, someone like shooting low at you and you're like, whoa.
I don't know, 'cause jump the gun means to like,
Start early.
Yeah.
to do something too fast.
Yeah, it's like if we had a scheme going and I said, all right.
I think it's a track reference. More sports.
And then you
sports.
Just did it right. It's a bad example, but you get it.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like you go on 2 dates with a girl and you tell all your friends, dude, I'm going to marry her. And you're
Yeah.
like, don't jump the gun,
Yeah.
you know? Totally. Play it cool, man.
Yeah.
Relax.
If
Settle
you were explaining
down.
in a nefarious situation you caught your wife in and you were going to take your kids to a permanent trip to Disneyland, your friend might say, don't jump the gun. It might have been
Yikes.
professional. But you know otherwise.
Yikes.
Sitting there like a bump on a log.
I don't like that one, man.
You
boring.
catch potato.
You stick in the mud.
You're an absolute stick in the mud. You never got nothing.
Bump on a log is
nothing
boring, bro.
wrong
I'm saying
in
it.
your life.
Your
It
ass is
has
gonna
no
grow warts
aura.
out. You keep fucking sitting there. You
Is
lazy
aura
bitch.
dead
Yeah,
yet?
you don't want to sit there like
I've been saying it way
sit there
longer
like
than
a
TikTok
frog.
knew about it, so I, you know,
Jump from
but
one log to another
still.
log, and that's fun sometimes. So, yeah. Now, don't jump the gun. Now, go applying for jobs and whatnot. Take your time, figure out who you are. I did that for 25 years, and then finally got a job down at the library. Quit that one in a week. Hate books. Didn't
There you
like
go.
them. Too quiet in there too. I was trying to play music. Anyway, good to see you. Always good seeing my nephews and my nieces.
It is. I just love listening to your stories. Life was so different back then.
By the way, I did see what's that gal's name? Tracy. I ran into her down at the cantina. She was with I believe it was Mayor Mike Duggan.
It's not Mike
and,
Duggan.
They were getting getting frisky a little bit, but
Getting frisky.
Don't worry, Uncle Willis. I'm gonna take care of that.
okay, yeah, that's good because I was gonna say that I watched them all night to make sure nothing happened, but that is a lie. I did nod off at the bar for a little bit, and they kind of
Yikes.
just let me nap. So
It's all right, Uncle Willis. I love listening to your stories, and this will be the last time.
I woke up just in time for last call, though. Got me another spiked Arnold Palmer. Which
Nice.
is, iced tea, lemonade, and then of course tequila
Uncle Willis, you
or
can just,
vodka. I
can
don't know
just-
which one.
Uncle Willis, you can just say a John Daly.
What's that now? Who?
That's what that drink is called.
A John Daly. Okay, and who is that? Who is that fella?
He is an alcoholic golfer. And his wife.
Yikes.
Oh, that. Okay, he's the one.
A monster of a man.
Monster of a man. Okay.
He was a monster off the tee, too.
Destroy
Unlike my
lonely.
favorite golfer, which is VJ Singh. Was he a good guy, or is there
used
something
to-
I need to know about him?
He used deer antler spray on an injured joint in order to recover faster.
Wow.
And is that against the rules and regulations of the PGA? Or
It is
was
a
he-
topical steroid.
Okay. And steroids, I assume, against the rules and regulations of the PGA. Is
You
that
got
correct?
that right.
Okay, all right. It is a rootsy
Dog.
way to fix a wound, though. And it got a cool name, VJ Singh. VJ. For a while there, I did think that it was just VJ, like like the letters.
yes.
Yeah, but then I found out that it is not. And
What was she wearing, Uncle Willis?
I will be completely honest with you. I didn't have my glasses on me that night. The only reason I recognized her is by her voice. It was kind of like a blurry mess of shapes. Even with my glasses, most things are these days. So, yeah.
We're going to have to cut this story time short. I got matters to attend
Yikes.
to.
Okay, well, once again, good to see you. One of my nephews, not sure which one. Again, blurry shape stuff. But, yeah, I'm going to...
Name's Crank.
Crank. Yeah. I don't believe I have a nephew. You know what? Don't matter. Good to see you.
Pleasure sitting at this bus stop with you, old man.
Yep, I love you. Say hi to your mother for me. And
my mother is an octopus.
Oh, well, hey, I don't judge. This new generation got all sorts of stuff going on, but, I just kind of keep to myself. So, anyway, I'm going to go search the streets now for cans to turn in at the local grocery store. 10 cents a can. Didn't know if you knew that, but I'm going to use that to buy a hoagie. So, all right, good to see you, man.
I'm going with jump the gun.
I'm going to go with bump on a log.
Jump the gun.
Jump the gun.
Okay. Now we got the straw that broke the camel's back, like we talked about earlier, versus put it on the back burner.
Straw that broke the camel's back, man.
Burner. That one's kind of slick, but the straw that broke the camel's back, as I said earlier, is
amazing.
Such an awesome image. I'm imagining kind of like a bow-legged camel, and it's like it's got everything imaginable on its back.
A straw is so light,
and it blows and kind of just. It's an awesome visual.
Yeah, that is one of the coolest visuals we're gonna get from this bracket.
Yeah, and camels are strong as shit.
They are.
Yeah, totally. Their skinny legs might fool you, but they got some strength.
They sure do.
It's so cool to say.
It is, and I do love cooking. And when you're operating like a 4 or 5 top burner stove, for whatever reason, it is just inherent. Well, I guess it's because you don't need. Whatever's on the hot burner in front of you is taking more attention, and it needs stirred or whatever.
It's also you don't want to reach over the hot burner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
the back is never the hottest. That's where it goes to cool out, simmer. That's chilling. You're done pretty much with that. Just keep it warm. Put it on the back burner.
Yeah, but it can't win this matchup.
It can't. Yeah, it's an unfortunate matchup, and I want to shout out whoever thought of it, whoever submitted it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Thank you. It's a great saying.
And I want to shout out Camelback as well, the company with the water backpacks.
You're not sure about their politics, though, so I'm going to ask you as your partner to take that back.
Oh, okay.
We're just not. We don't know anything these
totally,
days, and I think it's a big risk to support anything. Right?
It really is, man.
Totally. Yeah, I'll take my comments about Camelback back.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man. Let's do straw.
Yo.
Straw camels.
Now we got Read It and Weep.
Read It and Weep.
Versus A Lady Never Tells.
Read It and Weep.
Kind of strange.
I like Read It and Weep.
Read It and Weep is amazing.
It was something else.
What did you think it was?
I don't know. I guess I never thought about it, but I didn't think it was like this.
I'm not even sure what you're saying. So, I like Read It and Weep because it could be a sad novel. You could recommend some hey, read it and weep. But not in the way that people, you know, whatever. But I imagine it's 3 words on a piece of paper that you hand to somebody and it says I just won $1 million.
I was thinking money too. It's I hit a 16-leg parlay and you're yeah, looks like you're still gambling away your life or whatever, asshole degenerate. And I say, read it and weep. I'm going to Cabo.
Yeah, you're playing the FanDuel app or whatever.
Yeah.
A Lady Never Tells
Prize
is
picks.
so slick and old-timey.
I thought you were going to say something else. So good.
A Lady Never Tells. It's I like there's a little sass to it.
I don't like it because I want to fucking
not great.
gossip. Let me know what's going on.
Exactly, bro. Spill the tea, bro. Spill the beans.
Can't you let women have anything? Just let them have some secrets.
Damn it, Tracy! You know what I mean?
No, I'm going with The Lady Never Tells.
I'm going read it and weep. I used to think
Read and weep.
read it and weep.
That is what it is. All right, Grant.
Read it and weep.
Read and weep.
Yeah, that's fair.
I thought it meant read it and weep, that was a publication or something.
Read it and weep.
Read it and weep.
You bitch.
I'm gonna be in Weep magazine this week. They're doing a profile on me, so read it and weep.
Yeah, they caught me crying in the park because of my failed marriage, and now you can read it and weep.
Weep magazine.
Weep weekly.
Yo.
Weep weekly. See who's crying this week.
Yeah.
Weep.com.
All right, now we got If You Will versus Grasping at Straws.
The fuck is If You Will?
If You Will is amazing.
you know.
Oh, and you will.
If you will, and you will. It's it's a saying, if you will. Yeah, it doesn't fit as well in this bracket. But
It doesn't. It's a good one,
Grasping
though.
at Straws is pretty good.
Why?
Because it's like someone's like they're like trying to get a point across, or like let's say they have a bit about something going and it didn't really hit the first time, but they just keep going. Like by the end of, I don't know, maybe it's a video, someone could be like, wow, he's really grasping at straws with that whole mayor thing. Someone could say that about me specifically in this YouTube video.
Yeah, I just picture somebody going like,
Yeah.
like grabbing a bunch of straws.
Yeah, that's fine.
Real.
Why is it called grasping? Like, I don't get the origin.
They're grasping at straws.
It's like wheat.
You were saying
It's like a
that,
wheat
but
thing.
That's not giving me any more context. Like, you know.
I imagine they're reaching out and they're like kind of, it's like they're like touching it and it's like moving and then it goes farther back. And they're like, oh.
See, I'm picturing them at like a Steak and Shake, and they like go up to where the straws are, and they go,
Wow.
grab a bunch of them, and they're like, hey, put those down. Grant just gave us some context from off screen. Apparently, grasping at straws comes from a drowning man grasping at like straws that are hanging off the bank or whatever.
If you're near the fucking side, just get out.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Grasp some earth and pull yourself out of there, you dick.
Yeah, grasp some rocks.
I fear though, it's like you're drowning someone near the bank, like you're and they'll just reach for anything.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And these aren't going to pull you up.
Yikes.
Yeah. Grasping at straws is so much better than if you will.
Yeah.
I think if you will got it, honestly.
If you will, it's not really like, it doesn't fit here.
It just it doesn't fit here.
Thanks
but,
for submitting that one though.
Happens.
Fans.
They
All thought of these. We all did collectively as God's children. Up next, we got Barking Up the Wrong Tree, or It's Not Rocket
Barking
Science.
up the wrong tree, because sometimes it very literally is rocket science, bro. Sometimes it is, man. I mean, that bomb sound in general, but where did that come from, bro? Probably a rocket. I mean, come on, man. Sometimes it is rocket science, and barking up the road, a lot of people bark up the wrong tree, man. And you know, when you bark up the wrong tree, something might come down and bite you. You know what I mean?
These are both awesome.
Barking Up the Wrong Tree is far superior. It's not rocket science is like a dick thing.
Yeah, like you're just dumb.
It's like a boss coming up being like, come on, it's not rocket science.
It's the third time I'm trying to fix this
like
shit.
you're dumb for saying that to someone else, you know?
Collate these documents. It's not rocket science.
Give him a break, man.
Would you say brib? Call someone a brib? You dumb brib?
Barking Up the Wrong Tree is good though.
Yeah,
It is.
because it's a dog.
It's like a hound dog.
Yeah.
Usually trying to tree a raccoon or something, but in this instance, they might be barking up one that's got a bear.
That's what I'm saying.
And they go, shit.
That's that's not
Now you're running.
Oh, shit, that's not a raccoon, that's a bear.
Yeah, and then daddy's in trouble. Yeah, the
Daddy's
dog
the dog's name.
No, the daddy is the owner of the dog. The
Daddy-
dog's name is Cran.
Oh, the dog
Cran?
is Cran, and the
Cranial?
daddy's in trouble because he's going to go help Cran,
And it turns
then
out
there's
it's not a
gonna be-
raccoon.
and there's going to be a bear there. Does the bear have a name?
The bear?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would a bear have its name?
I don't know. Winnie
knows?
had one. He wasn't a bear. He was a poo. And a poo is they got that off The Simpsons because that was not
Yo.
racially insensitive.
Yikes.
It was racially insensitive to have a poo on The Simpsons. But all of a
Yikes.
sudden we can have one in the Winnie Woods with Christopher Robin
What a guy.
and Piglet. Yeah, Barking Up the Wrong Tree is better, but I like It's Not Rocket Science.
No, I don't. And it is barking up the wrong tree.
It's not brain surgery.
Next round,
There
no
you go.
clips.
Okay.
All right, we got Bite the Bullet versus Cost an Arm and a Leg.
Arm and a leg.
Sometimes you gotta bite the bullet to buy something expensive because you really need it.
I'm going Cost an Arm and a Leg here.
Arm and
I
a
think
leg.
so too. It's a better visual, I think. And if I was really getting my fingers sewn off, I wouldn't want to bite a bullet because I'd break a tooth.
Yeah, I'd rather just take
Probably.
like a bunch of drugs. That's what they do nowadays.
Yeah.
Take a drug.
They just do like they give you pain stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morphine.
Then you don't have to
Knock
bite
you
the
out
bullet.
for a little bit.
Replaced the bullet.
I feel like they also wouldn't. They probably give you
No.
like a dough roller or something to bite,
Some wouldn't.
or a ball gag.
That's freaky.
The ball gag's in your court now.
Now we got killed 2 birds with 1 stone versus stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Interesting because both of these have 2 things in them, but that's kind of where the interesting part stops. And the more interesting thing is the
2 birds.
Two aviary species.
Yes, and sometimes when I'm stoned, I kill 2 birds and eat them. Eat 2
Real.
old chickens.
That's like 4 wings. That's not that much.
Yeah, no, I know. That's not that crazy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and I don't get stoned because I don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real.
Kill 2 birds.
Totally, yeah, absolutely. Now we got elephant in the room and strike while
Elephant in the
iron is
room.
hot.
Elephant in the room here kind of continues on. I hate to say this, but there's going to be a strong bias towards animal visuals.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I agree.
Yep.
I definitely agree.
One's about welding, and the other one's about an animal too big for a room.
Yeah, it's the largest mammal.
Way too big.
Oh, it's not.
How big is the
you're
room?
A
Yet
whale
again.
in the room. I mean, that'd be ridiculous
It would
because
stink.
hopefully the room would have water in it for the whale to survive.
Is it a room if it's full of water, or is it a pool?
An interesting question there. that you
Or
did ask,
because it has a roof, is it like a tank?
friend. A room filled with water is it's all of a sudden it's an aquarium. It's no
Yes.
longer it's no longer a proper living space for a human. Instead, it is a tank, a prison.
There you go.
It's a prison.
David Attenborough, when you get
It's a
here.
prison for the fish. I don't know what accent.
I like that.
I'm losing it.
That's good, man.
Yo.
I'm having a whale of a time though.
Hell
With
yeah.
There you go. Okay, so since, I'm gonna wait.
Elephant in the room.
Yep.
I'll
Now we
wait
got
till the end.
balls in your court versus spill the beans.
Obviously, it's beans. Beans is the origin of spill the tea.
Still beans.
Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
Don't say two. I fucking hate that.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Yeah. Oh, we should do rootsy song. Like
Dude is so
rootsy songs.
juvenile, bro.
I don't know.
Just say fart like a man.
Spitballing, which is another.
Is this the proper arena to do
Or an
that?
MB.
Is
Or
the room all
another
of a
gender
sudden an
identity.
arena when there are 2 athletes
Two
present?
gladiators?
2 gladiators enter a room. Is it now an arena? And it's filled with water. Is it a marina?
Give them bread and circuses, and they shall be happy. Yeah, going with beans here.
Going with
Beans.
balls here. Grant.
Spill the beans.
Feeling like I'm British off the
All right,
beans,
once a
I'm
blue moon versus
toasted.
back to the drawing board.
Whatever she
I
said.
go
Y'all listen to
once in a
Critter.
blue moon.
She go hard.
Easily here.
Yeah, it's something about the night.
Back to the drawing board.
It's like, and what happens on a full moon.
Yeah, back to the drawing boards in an office or something.
Yeah, and it implies work, which is like, and once in a blue moon is what
Yikes.
I tell my friends, like how often I do drugs. Oh, it's not. It's once in a blue moon.
So
Yikes.
you lie.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you're high enough, the moon's always blue. Stay fucked up, kids.
No, don't. You can't say that to kids.
Definitely do that.
No, what? Dude, this is terrible advice.
Oh, get fucked
Push
up.
down and
Once in a
twist.
blue moon is what
Don't
I
just
say
try to
when somebody
twist.
asks, how many times have you pissed in a beer bottle? I say once in a blue moon.
You're doing a beer joke again.
Okay.
There's a different one, though, because it's about me pissing into a bottle.
Yeah, but
of
it's the
beer.
same beer.
How am I going to make it about another beer? It's
I
called
don't know.
Blue
Do
Moon.
something else.
What?
Do something else with your life than do the beer joke.
No.
Okay.
Nobody's going to tell me what to do.
Once in a blue moon, someone might have to.
The bartender said, hey, don't piss in that bottle. And I said, guess what? I have to go. And somebody's in there.
Yikes.
Yeah, once in a blue moon moves on.
Now we got Speak of the Devil versus Put All Your Eggs in One Basket.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the- yeah.
Speak of the deviled eggs all in one basket. Then look at who's here. Stinky.
Hollandaise
Not a fan of
sauce.
those.
Yeah. This one's a really tough one. No, yeah, I'm going to go Speak of the Devil as well.
Yeah. It's just a funny
so
situation.
evil.
It's so specific. You're not using that in any other situation, bro. It's like you were talking about some, you were maybe even thinking about them. Well, no, because speak of the, so not thinking of those. Speak of the devil, you're talking about someone, right? And then they just show up in some way, bro. Literally.
And I love when moments like that happen.
Yeah.
It's like freaky, you know?
It's not happening every day, but whenever it does happen, it's like, wow.
One being.
I believe in the power of manifestation and womanifestation and theyifestation.
There you go.
The power of words is powerful. The power. Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Nice.
Move on.
Yes.
The power within.
Bigger fish to fry.
Cat out the
versus
bag.
Let the cat out of the bag.
Cat out the bag.
Two creatures here.
Cat out the
Catfish
bag.
with this one. With this
Again with the
matchup.
catfish
With this
thing.
matchup.
Bigger fish to fry gets used a lot more. It's just like
It
a more
definitely
common
does.
phrase.
Yeah,
But then
and
you
now it
get to
is.
say, you let the cat out of the bag with that one. Actually, I still think it's bigger fish to fry.
I feel like let the cat out of the bag has two saying like it's like
I think let the cat out the bag is just a better saying. Maybe you're not using it as much, but like, dude, it's crazy. And again, when you know the origin, it's just like, bro, they was really scamming, bro.
bag, or you let the cat out of the bag.
With that one.
I don't think people say it with that one.
They did.
With that one,
With that one, you let the cat out of the damn bag. Damn it.
guess the cat's out of the bag.
With that one.
Tracy and the mayor at it again down at the cantina.
Crazy. Ooh.
Who the fuck is Tracy?
Sucking face. That was snubbed.
I don't even know who the mayor is.
Have I lost my marbles?
Losing name of Bigger fish to fry, though. I just hear that.
I'm going cat out of
Oh,
the
there's
bag.
a bunch of sayings I just thought of
Grant.
that got snubbed.
Cat out the bag.
There you
I know
go.
who Tracy is, by the way, but it's still a sore wound, so.
Early bird gets the worm versus have your cake and eat it too. Both of these kind of weak ones.
Yeah, very
I
weak.
don't like when people say either of them, really. I think it's worm, though, because
I'm gonna say have your cake and eat it too. This way, it's an easy win for let the cat out the bag for the next round. You know?
it's got a worm
Yeah,
in it.
bird and a worm, yeah.
Bird and a worm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know, that's like the conversation that your parents have with you when you're young.
Yes.
The birds and the worms conversation.
Yes.
Wow.
About how the worm is a penis.
Yeah, you're a worm and these birds. That's gross. I shouldn't have said that.
That's all right, man. Where do the worms go later in the day?
Well, they all get eaten by all the birds. Oh, yeah, I guess I don't know. How do they make No, I'm not going to ask that. That's going to make me look dumb. I was going to say how
Next.
they make worms. But, I mean, if they're all getting eaten by the
How do they make
When a
worms?
worm is born, is it just a little worm that grows?
I feel like it's some of them are growers and some of them are showers.
There you go.
Sex. What the fuck is a worm?
Probably
We've asked this
cloaca.
before, and I still am so...
Probably had one of them. Probably had like
Because if you cut a worm in half,
probably have a
it's two
cloaca.
worms. All of a sudden, it like works. It's fine. It's like, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and you can worm around.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of worms.
You can do the worm.
Vermin.
Who up playing with they worm? I'm going to go with that.
Verm, yes.
Vermin worm. Don't beat a dead horse versus it takes
Armin
two to
van
tango.
Wormen.
It's horse. Don't beat a dead horse.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Dead
A horse
horse.
has died, and there's somebody just on top of it, just beating it.
Going crazy.
I think it's more the visual I get now that I've thought about it more is like you're riding your horse and you're and then it dies because you've ridden it so hard and you're still sitting on it. Come on,
Oh yeah, I guess I
keep
could
me
see-
going. And
Yeah.
it's like it's dead, dude. There's no sense
Yikes.
in beating it. It's not gonna go any faster. It is passed on.
Yeah, it's trite. It's well-worn territory. Totally.
There you
it
go.
takes two to tango is nice, but it doesn't. Don't beat a dead horse.
Yeah, the alliteration
Yeah.
of takes two to tango is great,
Yeah.
but it does not. Yeah, it doesn't. But beat that horse.
Yep. All right, now we got 2 peas in a pod versus a taste of your own medicine.
Taste your own medicine, bro. That's peak.
Yeah, taste of your own medicine is like when someone says that, it's a dick.
Yeah, time to give him a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, that bully's been beating up on us for years.
Yeah. It is a sports term, though.
True, when like a defensive team gets like out defensed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like Steph Curry, like you're playing the Warriors and then you make like 10 threes. It's like, let's give him a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah.
I can shoot the ball too.
10 no-look
Not just you,
threes.
Steph Curry.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's 2 peas in a pod.
I think so. 2 peas in a pod is fun.
I need another 1v1 with
was Steph
Sabrina
Curry
Ionescu and Steph Curry.
Gosh, it broke
Yeah,
up the
I love
Spurs
her.
brothers.
She's great.
I can't believe they broke up the Spurs brothers.
I can't believe it either.
Insane.
Believe it. All right, when pigs fly versus fool me once. Shame
When pigs
on
fly.
you. I'm gonna go with the fool me once. Shame on you.
It's just longer. It's more. It's like prophetic. It's the lesson there. When pigs fly, is like it feels cheap.
When pigs fly is funny, man.
Elementary.
It's a bit one-dimensional, ain't it? Finding a needle in a haystack versus lose my marbles.
Lose my marbles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Needle in a haystack, good visual, but lose my marbles is just so
Where are they?
nonsensical.
Where'd they go?
And I'm
They're
sure
gone.
it has a great old meaning or whatever, but like if you say, this is gonna make me lose my marbles,
Yeah.
that's good.
Serious,
Your
bro.
wife was cheating on you with your mayor or something.
Yeah.
You could lose your marbles.
Needle in
Yeah.
the hay, great Elliott Smith song, though. Like white on rice versus when push comes to shove. Oh shit, this is kind of close.
This one's kind of close, but I think it's white on rice.
Yeah, white on
Against
rice.
it, obviously, because it had soup to nuts, but I'm going with white on rice here.
Yeah, let's go white on rice. Now we got the jig is up versus jump the gun.
The jig is up.
Ooh, this is hard for me. Really?
You had something shady going on.
We're not even okay.
Dancing and fishing and a bunch of other things. And
There you go.
Fishing is much. You must dance. The lure must dance to attract the biggest.
Straw that broke the camel's
They do
back.
say that, fishing is like a dance. It's a slow dance. A slow dance with Mother Nature, and
Uncle Willis, when can we go to bed? You've been talking to us for hours.
well, you'll have to excuse me because I did sleep all day once again, so I'm pretty wired right now.
Can't you let us
Just
go to bed?
a couple more hours.
Can't you let us go to bed though? Like, can't you talk to someone else?
I do have a good story if you want to hear.
No, please, no, absolutely.
This is making me tired,
it's about
bro.
the time that my best friend, who has since passed away, he shot a deer in the backyard,
I'm sorry to hear that.
and we tried venison raw.
Okay.
Both got sicker than a skunk,
I'll do it in and out.
and both ended up in the hospital.
Make this. Can you hurry it up?
Imagine.
He has since passed away from an unrelated incident.
R.I.P.
I'm really sorry to hear that, but you have.
Sorry to bore you with my stories. All right.
You're not boring me, really. I'm just tired.
Enough of my old stories. All right.
Do I have to sleep in the back of your truck?
Well, I don't see another bed, so.
Whose truck is it?
Truck bed.
You got a truck
Has
now?
anybody seen my phone, wallet, keys, or identification card? I've been missing that for about a week.
Uncle Willis.
Each of those items. You know what? Never mind. I'll quit boring you with my stories. Straw that
Yikes.
broke the camel's back.
Yeah,
Read it. in a week.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Straw that broke the camel's back.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Camelback.
We're gonna do the straw.
Read it and weep. Camels.
camel on my
Camels
back
can't
till I
cry.
straw.
I believe they have tear ducts.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like something with their water conservation.
I don't
That
know.
could be why, but it sounds right. Do you know camels don't have tear ducts because they conserve their water so well?
Tier list of ducks. Are there enough ducks for
Ooh,
a tier
duck
list?
tier list.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a lot
mandarin,
of-
wood duck.
You say
Mal-
mandarin?
Yeah, the mandarin duck. You've never seen that?
Oh, sorry.
There's call ducks. There's mallards. There's
Tier ducks, obviously.
the tear ducks on my guitar.
Taylor Swift. Yeah,
Nice.
Camelback. And grasping at straws versus barking up the wrong
Barking
tree.
up the wrong
Riley,
tree.
thank you for this opportunity.
No problem.
Barking up the wrong tree. Final answer.
Yep. Final answer for me as well. Thanks, Regis. Toss it on the leg versus kill two birds with one stone.
Kill Tony.
It's a
Okay.
comedy show.
Now this is where it gets difficult because in this economy, a lot of things are costing an arm and a leg. However, in this economy, you need to just be a time maxing goat and, really multitask, get a lot of things done at once. So you got to kill two birds with one stone. Half the time, you got to kill 6 birds with a pebble. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. This is difficult. I'm going to leave it up to them, bro, because I don't know.
You want to get on there?
I really like both of these.
What I got, man.
I
want to say something borderline misogynistic or racist, and I want the whole room to lose it because they're all a
Yikes.
bunch of dumb fucking Texans.
Jeez, man.
They're all a bunch of fucking lowbrow, fucking wouldn't understand a smart joke if it snuck up and slipped in their ass.
This is taking a turn.
Fuck
sure
yes,
is.
Fuck that place.
What the heck? You love that show.
Fuck Texas.
I'm going to go kill two birds with one stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cost an arm
That's
and a leg
fair.
is like, ooh, you rich fucking pig. Great.
Yeah.
You have 2 arms and 2 legs. Oh, some of us have none.
You have
There you go.
2 arms and 2 legs.
And at the time of filming this video,
And now?
Daddy needed a new whip.
Elephant in the room versus spill the beans.
Beans are done here. There's no more spilling beans.
elephant in the
It's time
room,
to
yeah.
Spill that elephant shit all over the room.
Yep. Thank
Elephant
you
in the
very
room.
much for saying that. I
Great.
appreciate that.
When they poop, it falls from so high up. You can hear it hit the ground, and I like that.
I don't like that.
I'm not a fan.
We then talked about that part. But the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Yes. Now we got once in a blue moon versus speak of the devil.
Speaking of
the devil.
again, bro,
Yes,
it's just
speak
such a
of the
crazy
devil
moment.
Shall appear.
Yes.
Yep. That one's a good one.
Last beer jokes.
I was at the bar the other day, and somebody asked how much I drink, and I say, once in a blue moon. And then right as I said that, my friend walked up with, guess what?
Budweiser's.
A blue moon for me.
Fuck it, that makes a joke.
And I said, speak of the devil, and it shall appear in front of me. Beer is the devil, stop drinking, children.
Don't drink.
Stay fucked up, kids.
Don't drink.
Stop
Smoke
drinking,
weed, but don't
children.
drink.
Alcohol is the devil, and the only way to cleanse your spirit is to cleanse it from your life. Eliminate your vices and
Do DMT.
Jesus.
Try ayahuasca.
Sorry.
It's okay, dude.
Let the cat out of the bag. Early bird gets the worm. I'm going cat bag.
Cat bag.
Cat bag.
Bag that cat.
Cat bag.
Yep. Let that cat bag.
Gotta bag someone named Cat.
Cat
That
out
would
of
be
their
cool.
bag on an airplane recently, and I had to neutralize the suspect because he was making a move for the cockpit.
Ooh.
Wait a second.
It started running for the cockpit, and I had to kill it. I neutralized. I'm like those people who landed the plane in Pennsylvania.
What was a cat gonna do in the cockpit?
I don't think the plane landed.
It could have done it could have had an explosive in him. It could have pissed, and the ammonia could have killed the pilots.
What?
I don't know.
They let
Next.
the cat on the plane for a reason.
I see a suspect, I neutralize it.
That is you can't just. How'd you neutralize the cat? You stomped the cat on an airplane.
No, bro.
Clapped.
People Are you sure people clapped?
People hate cats.
Yikes.
That is. What did the person, like the cat owner, what did they think?
What did they think? They were amazed that the cat was became an extremist without their knowledge.
Oh.
They had no idea. Right under their nose, their cat was being recruited by all sorts of
Mr. Whiskers, bro.
cells from around the world via
We hate to see it.
YouTube.
You stomped a radicalized cat that got out of the bag on an airplane and was headed for the cockpit.
It's the word I was looking
Yikes.
for. Thank you.
Okay.
They had no idea. It was a good cat, they said. Played in the band.
Yikes.
Oh, so he was a jazz cat.
They did sports.
Catfish hunter.
Had a girlfriend.
Debatable.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and a once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon.
When you're coming home, Dad, I will not come home because the cat took the pilots.
Yikes.
Okay. All right. Don't beat dead horse peas pod.
Dead horse.
Dead
move
horse.
on. Thank you.
Yes,
For sure.
absolutely. We'll do the horse. Fool me once, shame on you versus lose my marbles.
Lose my marbles.
This one's hard.
I am
No,
gonna
it's
go
not.
with
Lose my
my
marbles.
I
Yeah.
think I'm going to go with fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, cannot get fooled again.
All right, Grant.
Lose my marbles.
Yes,
I want that to
Sirski.
be the hook of the next John Summit song.
Which one?
Lose my marbles.
Oh.
That could
All
be
right,
cool.
like White on Rice versus the Jigs.
There's a John Summit remix I love right
I'm
now.
gonna go with White on Rice.
Okay. Do you think there's a chance, like, we shoot this whole video and then we figure out, like, one of these
I think the
songs
jig is up.
fucked up.
The jig is up for White on Rice.
I would say that's probably gonna happen.
Just want you to be prepared for that.
Should we apologize preemptively?
I don't think so. I think what would help is if you pre-ordered me NCAA double A 25.
Rip.
NCAA AA 25. Okay.
Well, I need double A's for my controller.
Ew,
You
Xbox.
need batteries.
If you pre-order me that,
Get
well,
right,
nothing
bro.
will-
PlayStation
nothing
only,
will
bro. Come on.
Read the comments.
Get right. And I know it's a PS4
so
controller.
focused on
I
taking
didn't win a PS5.
The national prowess.
I didn't, and I still don't.
Well, I would like to take the time. Cue the music. I would like to take the time to apologize if any of these phrases have origins that are, how do you say, fucked up. Fucked up origins. Whether they're rooted in racism or misogyny or fat phobia, transphobia, any type of prejudice. I would like to apologize on behalf of HIVEMIND and HIVEMIND Unlimited, the entire team over here. We were unaware, and we don't like doing research. It's just
we don't
not
condone
fun,
it. We don't condone research, bro.
It's a waste. It's a waste of time.
Takes too long.
Don't
Takes way
ask
too
for
long.
permission. Ask for forgiveness. That's kind of our motto over here.
There you
It's
go.
Also, can we watch TV instead of looking up stuff for the videos?
There you
That's
go.
the other one that we like to do. And so I apologize. And if feel free to voice your concern down in the comments and educate us. Writing us. Let us know if any of these are ones that we should not use anymore, or if their origins are troubled. And we will do better next. We won't do more research next time, but we'll apologize in the next video as well.
Yeah.
It sounds like a fire, like vegetable commercial.
It's not who we are.
Yeah, it's just not. We're not thorough that way.
Like it's a supermarket, but it's like specifically about vegetables in this particular commercial, and that was the song for it.
That being said,
jig is up.
White on rice.
Jig is up. The jig is up.
I will say Grant's been very fair in this video.
Yes, he has.
He has been.
Yes, he has.
It's been about half the ones that I picked and half the ones that you picked.
Yes, a true Democrat.
There you go.
Camel's back barking up the wrong tree.
Straw that broke the camel's back is
too funny of a visual for me.
Yep, and it's totally true, and it's like it's the rare time when you get to use it that it's just the perfect thing, and I feel like that's really what makes a classic saying so classic. It's like when you get to use it, that's perfect.
The visual of a dog.
That's fair.
Or in this case, a cat. All these other common birds. Those ones are in a lot of them. Camel.
Was even thinking about camels.
Unless we're talking about cigarettes.
He had great ads.
Smoke, I'm fiending for a smoke.
I know.
Give me a smoke. I want to smoke another one.
Yeah, I know. You gotta ignore the cravings, man. You're only on day 2.
Yikes.
You're gonna make it, man.
Get him a Zin, bro.
Come on, let me have a smoke.
Nope, you're good. You can do this, Toad.
Come on, I'm fine. Do you call me Toad?
You can do this, Toad.
Listen, just because I'm fiending for a cigarette doesn't make me a toad. I know they like to smoke them.
No, your name is Toad.
Yikes.
Smoke them if you got them.
Nope, you're
Just
good, man.
kidding. Give them to me and I'll smoke them.
We're all good.
Come
man.
on, I need a cigarette.
Yep. I'll go with
Yikes.
Camel's back too, though.
Fine, then I'm not doing the rest of the video.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take care of it.
Give me a smoke.
I'm not gonna give you a smoke. I don't
Yikes.
even have a smoke.
Pour me a drink. Son of a bitch. God, I hate this bar.
Camel's back.
What happened to
Camel's
smoking
back.
outside, by the way? I've noticed people
They
don't
banned it.
like a non-binary thief. They banned it. They banned it. Anyway,
They banned it is
I
crazy.
just started noticing that people don't smoke inside enough no more. Kill two birds with one stone versus elephant in the room.
Elephant
I'm gonna have
in
to go
the
with-
room.
Elephant in the room.
And
Yeah.
I'm also gonna go with elephant in the room. Speak of the devil versus let the cat out of the bag.
Cat out the bag.
Fuck. Speak of the devil, I feel like it's not
the
not
bag.
the long phrase. It's just like the time you say it, and I keep coming back to that time and time again. But I like it.
And I think that's what it is. We've been there enough
I'm gonna have to
now.
go with speak of the devil.
Cat out the bag should have.
You know which ones I wish were on here? The bee's knees and the cat's pajamas.
No. I am so glad they're not.
I wish they were on here just so we could talk about them, though.
That's real, I guess.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's the cat's pajamas. It's awesome.
Just because it rhymes.
Well, no, it doesn't.
The kid's pajamas.
What the hell? I also feel like a lot of
What?
people say pajamas. They're like, that's the cat's pajamas. I'm like, shut up.
Pajamas is fine.
No, it's the cat's pajamas. You gotta use the
that
same
rhymes.
A. No, it doesn't rhyme, but it's like the same. Whatever.
Pajamas.
The kid, what the hell? Obama's pajamas.
Cat.
Ain't no way.
Cat. Don't beat a dead horse versus lose my marbles.
Nah, this is
beat a
also
dead
tough.
I'm going lose my marbles.
Fuck you.
Come on, lose your.
Someone's
dude,
probably lost their marbles if they're beating a dead horse. So I think lose my
Lost his
marbles.
I mean, there's no coming back from that. You don't get to get your marbles back.
There's too many marbles. You can't find all of them.
Once you
Yeah.
lose your marbles, that's it.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
a bunch of them are
You're
gonna
never
roll
seeing
on
them
your
again.
couch. There's
Yeah.
probably a hole in the hardwood floor.
Yeah.
One goes down into the basement or the crawl space or something, and then you just lose your marbles, man.
I'm doing
Yikes.
dead horse. Grant, what do you do?
Lose my marbles.
He's running
you go.
for Marble Town.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Shout out Marble Bar.
Now the jig is up versus the straw that broke the camel's
Straw.
back.
I'm kind of surprised the jig is up made it this far.
Yeah,
Me too.
It's got to be the straw broke camel.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
come on.
straw.
All right, final four.
Final four.
On the first side, we've got elephant in the room versus speak of the devil.
Elephant in the room.
The elephant was Dumbo.
What?
All right, dude, why are we even still saying this?
Giant ears.
What?
So much serious shit going on.
Dumbo's a small elephant. I feel like he could fit in a room pretty comfortably, and we wouldn't have to talk about him.
He could be a really big ears.
That's why I said it.
When I imagine an elephant,
That's why I said it.
oh, sorry.
You passed it off. You brushed by it.
What if the elephant was Bing Bong from Inside Out? Seeing an elephant
Bing
inside out,
bong.
that'd be fucked up. I would not want to see an elephant inside out. A lot of
I
organs. A lot of organs.
I thought you said a lot of orgies.
Yo.
It'd take a lot of orgies to turn an elephant inside out. How many times did you have to fuck an elephant?
No.
How many times did elephants have to fuck each other?
Fuck, no.
I don't want to think about that.
That's like
Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't get picked up by copyright. Just
elephant fucking.
talking over the song.
Yikes.
After all that talk.
Yeah, I don't even care about the Speak of the Devil thing anymore.
No, I don't even know
either.
as far why we're doing this anymore because there's so much more serious shit going on.
Yeah, the world is in a terrible place.
Can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now?
Second side, we've got Lose My Marbles versus The Straw That Broke the Camel's Back.
In a way, these two very well could mean the same thing. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Let's do that. In a way, depending on the situation, these two sayings could very well mean the same thing. They could be applied to the same scenario. So it's really just coming down to which phrase is better. And I think, excuse me, that's what I think.
Back.
You guys are going to vote for Lose My Marbles. And I'm fucking pissed off.
Why don't you just think about what you're voting for?
Fuck you. I'm going to vote for fucking Camel.
Why are you peering over at my ballot? You know what I mean? Yeah, you're peering at my ballot.
You're Pierce Morgan in my book, you fucking asshole.
Isn't it Piers Morgan? His name's not Pierce.
Piers the veil.
Peers my ears. It peers my ears.
Stop doing it. You're just trying to distract me.
Peers my ears at Clears at the mall. Clears. That's where I went to peers my ears.
Yikes.
Just pick Lose Your Marbles. I'm doing The Straw That Broke the Camel's Back, and this video was the one that fucking make me break my fucking back.
I'm gonna go with The Straw That Broke the Camel's Back.
Yay!
Never. Well, honestly, never mind.
Yikes.
Never mind. I'm gonna go Lose My Marbles.
You got too excited.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
sold.
I really do think The Straw That Broke the Camel's Back is better, but you did a yay.
Yeah, yay
that's
is
like-
crazy.
You know, it's just an expression of joy.
It didn't.
It could have been the next glory.
It could have been the next glory.
Yeah, the next glory could be yay!
I don't think people would want to comment that the
Nah.
same way.
Show them a little skin. I like that stuff.
Wow.
No, it's The Straw That Broke the Camel's Back. Just stop.
Get your butt fingers out of my mouth.
It's not a butt finger. It's a
Your
finger.
fingers look like they really have like butt cheeks for fingers.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
They have little dimples in the tips of your fingers.
So we've got our final two. There's going to be a poll in chat. You guys can vote for which classic saying is your favorite. We've got Elephant in the Room versus The Straw That Broke the Camel's Back.
I don't know. Elephant in the room.
Get your votes in.
What happened to you? You got all this.
Elephant in the room, bro. It's crazy.
Then you're switching
It's
moves
absurd.
Like
It's
crazy. Like, if I
absurdist.
say one thing that you like, you will just like light up.
I mean, both are, but still, though, it's an elephant in the room.
You'll light up like Edison's best idea.
I love Edison!
See what I mean? This is what
Yikes.
I mean. I knew this was gonna happen.
Yep, called it.
Dude, stop! You were just jumping around. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes, then you're no.
You really think that's the
You're
time to sing
in,
this
then
song?
You're out. You're up, then you're down. You're wrong when it's right. It's black and it's white. We fight, we break up. We kiss, we make up. And you really wanna say you know. I don't really know what she says at that part.
I don't know either.
I think it is still the straw that broke the camel's back. I wish it was Beat a Dead Horse.
You do?
I do.
Yeah, this one, oh man. I'm going to go Elephant in the Room.
Elephant in the Room.
It is a very narrow margin for me, but there's something just too gosh dang funny about an animal that big being in any room that I go into.
Any room.
Unless it's an auditorium.
There's nothing funny about the weightlessness.
Imagine
of a
it's
piece of
like
straw
the
breaking
Oval
a giant
Office. There's just an
camel's
elephant.
back.
Imagine an elephant in the Oval Office, bro. It's an elephant. Like, it's massive. Why is it in the Oval Office? It's the president. Now now an elephant's the president. Look at this country, man. It's just falling apart. An elephant's the president. Yeah, all right.
And there's nothing funny about that. But an elephant in a room, oh, ha, 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 gets all the laughs out of you. It's like, what are you, slow? Say, Riley. What are you, slow?
You know what? I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to break the fourth wall here. I'm talking
Yikes.
directly to you guys. I picked Elephant in the Room to take the pressure off of me to pick the winner. And it's more fun when we get to send it to Grant. Grant gets to decide.
True.
Say Grant.
Say, Grant, what do you pick?
I'm taking the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
The straw that broke the camel's back is the first winner ever of the first ever
We'll take it.
classic sayings bracket done here.
On HiveMind Unlimited. Let us know what you think. Let us know some
Nice.
sayings, some classic
Okay,
sayings.
here's some that were snubbed. Why I oughta was snubbed. The spilling of the guts, whether it's spilling my guts, they're spilling their guts, spilling of the guts. Keep it a buck, keep it 100, keep it 100, however you want to say it. It's all the same thing. Keep it a buck. Trying to think of other like black sayings. Like, you know, you're letting the AC out. I don't know. There's got to be more. Those are a few that I thought of though. That definitely got snubbed. We were on a break. No, I don't know if that's really gonna. Yeah, that's it. That's all I
That
got.
we forgot. Maybe we'll do a part 2 of this one, and let us know which
Be
ones
great.
you thought lost too early in the bracket. Other than that,
Honestly,
do you have
Elephant in the
anything
Room
you'd
made
like
it
to
as far
say
as
to
I
the
wanted
people
it
out
to.
there?
We don't do that on the limited.
No, this is just a question.
Oh yeah, don't forget to let us know which ones have problematic beginnings.
Oh yeah, we do need to know that down in the comments as well. I already apologized, so there's not really. But I mean, I guess it's
Yeah, we had the song and everything was great.
Real life.
Sure.
Yeah.
Text me.
Yeah. Patreon, Cope's merch. Check that out. Linked in description.
YouTube
Become a member
stuff.
On the main channel, $5 a month.
Do all the YouTube
that
stuff.
Helps us out very much. But we'd
Like,
to
comment,
thank you for
subscribe.
watching the
Notifications
first ever
on.
Classic Sayings bracket on HiveMind Unlimited, and we'll see you in the next video.
I love you.
Hey, hey, hey. Anyway, you look, bro. Amazing sayings, amazing video. This was great. Kind of felt like a fever dream. That I don't, you know, as amazing as these longer videos are, you know, days like today, I had a migraine since I woke up and I listened to the Kanye album, so my brain was kind of already fried today. Felt like a fever dream about 30 minutes in, but we got through it. This was a vibe. Like I said, though, a couple of snubs. We need definitely some of those to appear in part 2.